Hello, internet friends. It is Saturday night. We are playing Call of Cthulhu. Thank you so much for spending part of your geekend with us. We really appreciate it. Quests and Chaos is here with the entire crew. Nick is back.
I'm actually like time, not real.
I've always thought you might be a hologram.
You know?
Not even that. You're just hallucinating me vividly.
He was a dream the whole time.
Yeah. It's the Nicks we met along the way.
Aww.
It's the opposite of Sam.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure that if I was imagining you, you'd be wearing a lot more clothes all the time. I'm dressing you with my eyes.
Based on the game you run, I disagree, unfortunately.
Based on the game you run, I have questions.
It's a fair point. Friends, next weekend, there will not be anyone in this studio. This studio will be dark because much of the product in this studio will be headed to Santa Clara and headed to DundraCon, where Quests and Chaos will have a booth in the dealer room, almost like a real business.
Very much like.
And
Kind of.
not only that, we have merch there.
Like
If
a real
you're-
business?
Almost like a real business.
Whoa.
If you're going to DundraCon, you will be among the first to see our new dice line. Ted Koppel is hosting Dice Line every night at midnight. Our new dice line launches at DundraCon. I've heard that all of the 20s are erased. There are just no 20s on the dice.
Yeah.
I mean, given that some of them are based on the Chaos Agents, that might be correct.
Yeah. So you can go to DundraCon. You can get your deck of inspiration. You can get Nord books in person. You can hunt mushrooms, the most dangerous game of all. And you can get new dice. Not only that, you go to DundraCon.
Okay.
We just lowered the resale value of several of these. Check them for spelling. We signed, the Great Dane Society signed, I don't know, it feels like we signed 40.
There were 8 of them.
Okay, we signed 8.
My lucky number!
And you, if you're lucky, okay, this is a green one, remember that, you could get this special message from one of the Danes.
Throw that anyway.
Mango is your new favorite flavor. There you go. So we hope we see you at DundraCon. Thomas will be there. Ren's going to be there helping out some.
Will there be a pool?
And I
There
want to
is-
say that's not a suggestion. If you get that dice tray, that is your new favorite.
That's
What
the rules.
about hickory root?
Chicory root.
Hickory root. What?
Jesus.
They're both like
Why came back for this?
I gotta go.
Exactly what you were
We
talking
gotta start
about
over.
breaks my
Yeah.
heart.
I mean, they're both made up.
Boy, I just heard Cal flinching from a couple miles away.
We hope we see you there. There probably is a pool. It's a hotel. I think there's like a rule. Hotels have to have pools.
Slow down there. Calm down.
All the blood rushed to her glasses.
It does happen.
We are here with the lights on thanks to our patrons. We cannot thank you enough for all you do for this. Our tavern upkeep is at 43%. Every bit you throw in helps the players, but it also helps Quests and Chaos. Look, think of this as an 80s movie. Thomas is the evil corporate guy that wants to shut down our ski lodge.
Yeah.
Unless we raise the money. This is DC Cab. This is Snow Job. This is every 80s movie.
Hot Dog, the movie.
Hot Dog. No, there was no. No, I mean, he probably doesn't want us dancing either, but that's entirely unrelated.
Ski Patrol.
Every 80s movie had an evil corporate villain of Major League who was like, unless you get the money, we're going to shut your car wash down. And then the plucky band of misfits raised the money to keep their car wash going.
That's us. We're the plucky misfits.
We are the plucky misfits. And
the
you,
Bad News Bears, right?
you
here.
are the wonderful people that help this keep going. Don't let Thomas win.
Save the teen center.
Yeah, don't let Thomas win.
And if on your bingo card you had outdated reference from Ezra,
Isn't that the free space?
Reference from before most of us were born.
Duke Fleeg loved that.
Fleek loved it.
Please send bits.
yes.
It's cold in here. I want him to turn the heat on. Please.
The heater runs on bids.
we actually have to put them in. It's like going operating.
We can reroll. We can turn the heat on.
Bits into the heater.
Burn the bits.
I'm kind of into it. That's
Burn the
funny.
bits. Burn the bits.
I love it. Patrons, we have a special treat for you. On the last day of February, it's not a leap year, right?
No.
On the last day of February, as far as you know, we're going to have a new kind of arena. It's going to be a Carbon 2185 arena. And here, in the least comfortable chair in the world, Warren is going to be running Carbon 2185, which is awesome. And his players are going to be Bo, Aaron, and the evil corporate head Thomas. Oh, you totally need to play a corporate functionary now. I'm gonna shut this arena down.
Corpo spy.
That's gonna be on February 28th. Patreons, check the Discord, and you can create characters. Somebody make Thomas an evil corporate student. I mean, come on. He's tall, thin, and blonde. He's like 80% of the way there. Can he grow a reedy mustache in time?
Oh, I'm a patron.
You can glue one on.
He can't.
He can't grow that.
We tried gluing them on, remember? The mustaches didn't work when we glued them on.
They lasted for like half the episode.
I think I still have some of those.
I got spirit glue.
I gave them to the boys, the ones I had.
I have spirit. Yes, I do.
No.
So, February 28th, join us for an arena from the future.
Future. Cthulhu.
See, last week it was really funny. You missed it.
No, I didn't miss it.
See, call it Cthulhu.
I watched it, which is how, not the fact that I was watching it and being like, I'm glad I'm not there.
See, Cthulhu.
Yeah, he didn't miss
You're
anything.
calling out.
Or Cthulhu. Hollow.
Yeah, that's what you're, You're so good at it, too.
Cthulhu.
I'm so proud of you.
Aww.
You did good.
Aww.
You can take a break. As a reward.
Well done.
Let's play the who can be quiet the longest game.
I can't.
I lose again.
Yeah.
I still have 4 cheese bits, thanks to it still being February and cheesecake being awesome.
Thanks,
But
cheese.
the players, to be outdone, have a Duke Fleeg bit.
Hey!
Duke Fleeg says 500 bits to the corporate overlord. I mean the players. Oh man!
Can't hit this.
But I think
Can't hit this.
there's a whole open glass
Stop
right
throwing
next
it
to
off
it.
the table.
She's like goading me with
This
that.
is for Erna.
Thank you, Duke Fleeg,
This
for the
one's
bits.
for Ern.
This is mine. Wow, getting a little possessive there.
Erna?
Look, 3 lined up there.
Never.
That's like carnival.
I mean, the drink. She's like,
three
this one's
lined
covered.
up with that
It's like,
there. Here, bump.
no,
bring this
that's a
over.
trap. That's bait. That's bait, is what that is.
That's how they
She's
get
just
you?
like, this is like the type. Oh, this could never be sunk. And right behind it is like a
Diva.
completely vulnerable open.
Yeah,
cup.
in fairness, I am doing the drink goblin thing.
It's the question. You know, we should start a contest every week. Does Rin have more drinks or dice?
Dice.
Yeah, it's always
Dice.
gonna-
The answer is
yeah.
always dice.
Unequivocally.
So, Nick, do you want to do the recap? Since you admitted you watched.
Yeah, but I only remember things that like. Last we left
interesting.
off, I was sitting in the back of it. No, we had gotten to the.
Yeah, you're at the lodge.
Yeah, I was at the lodge, not caring about shit apparently.
Well, it
correct.
tracks.
Yeah, I think they got into shenanigans, and
Not wrong.
I was annoyed by it, uncharacteristically so. Very spiteful in some cases.
That was Dream You that was the more spiteful.
That was very spiteful. Although you did get the, I did not like the lady with the dogs.
I
I think I can do it.
all right.
We were awoken from a dream, and it was less dream and a little more reality that we were told to get off because the tracks were compromised. And on the train, we met a lovely / terrible woman named Clarissa, who I tended to fancy from here and there.
Frog.
Got some
That
frog-like
was a dream.
traits.
That was a dream.
Okay.
We found out that anarchists had.
I mean, anarchist / Croat nationalist / you know.
had sabotaged the tracks, and there was a heavy police presence in a small town that we had the option to stay in during repairs, paid for by the company, the rail company. So we opted to stay in a hunting lodge for the number of days it took for this to be repaired. Yes. While we were there, a young woman was fleeing from some dodgy individuals that Erna was able to connect with and find out that her father had uncovered a Roman site in this particular town, and she was afraid for her life and for her father's whereabouts. So we agreed to help find the father and perhaps the doctor that he was involved with from the town. I found out that my father's hitman, Mr. Beauregard, Alston Beauregard, was in town to kill that very same doctor, probably, because he had a knife that I was supposed to be grabbing from another bank in another place in Europe that's named, I cannot remember.
Sophia.
Sure.
Europe.
We did a bit of a, shall we say, scavenger hunt around the town, finding different clues to going to different places. Clarissa and I fucked, and then we...
Froggy stuff.
Froggy style.
and then, yes, and then we had a lovely evening. What happened after that? about right.
Yasmina failed a sanity score.
Oh yes, so she was the woman we were trying to help.
She was translating her father's work, which bad idea.
Bad idea.
Nothing's ever gone translate. I can't.
And she went to go find her father's body.
I tried to give you a car in a town that's about to have like military roadblocks all over, and
Well, we can still get the car. The car's
still get the car.
there.
oh, it's going to be very expensive.
Oh,
Okay.
because you besmirched
No, we're having a little. We're having a little.
a little tiff.
I would say playful, flirtatious tension that's going on. Isn't that right, Ezra?
Also, I counted Ren's dice, so not bets in the chat.
No bets.
No bets.
bets.
But if you put a number in the chat,
I'm going to say I'm going to put the over under at 27.
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Yes, so we need to find a journalist who wrote a bunch of things about the father.
Wrote some yellow journalism.
Yellow journalism. We need to find the doctor with the knife to see if he does indeed deserve to be killed or have the knife. And we
Are
need,
those together or separate?
who knows? And then we need
You
to.
deserve to be killed.
There was a third one. There was a third.
There's
lead.
Roman ruins.
Then we can explore the ruins.
Yeah,
yes.
which I'd like to do just for
Of course you would. So that's where we are.
He doesn't look
I think
good
that
for
was pretty succinct. So
Oh, and Uncle Uji took a nap, which we're all happy about.
he's feeling much more like himself.
Yeah.
You don't know me.
Accurate.
So you all go to sleep in communal dorms, men's and women's.
You don't tell me what to do. I've been napping this whole time. I feel refreshed.
You're still in the you're wide awake.
I'm like,
Well, a lady just wandered out into the woods if you want to go follow
Oh
her.
no.
oh, alone? Can
Yeah,
I?
yeah.
I'm not stupid.
Well,
So you going? Is that
What? Does she have like a death wish? She has a death wish. I'm not following her.
I told her not to have a death wish.
I told.
I made a very heartfelt.
she's been instructed to not
I
have a
wrote
death
her a
wish.
very heartfelt note on the back of a photograph.
Then it's dangerous to go alone.
I did tell her that too.
She went during the drinking.
And we're not talking about the terrible lady with the dogs, right?
No.
Oh no, this is the woman who.
This is Yasmina, the daughter of the Dr. Morich.
We have a lot in
Yeah, I
common.
don't remember her name.
She's nice.
We have a lot in common, Uncle.
Yeah.
And she's beautiful.
Well, I'm old. Anyhow. And I'm not a Sharnapian.
You're
right?
old. You're
beautiful.
not
I'm
dead.
old.
But no, yeah. But Erna got along with her.
Yeah.
I really like
All right.
her.
Yeah. Okay, I'll follow.
Oh, what?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you step outside, and even you are aware how unprepared she is. She's not wearing a jacket. She's wearing shoes with a small heel. She is.
Do I have time to grab an extra jacket?
Yeah.
Because she doesn't look like she's
so,
falling, is she?
like, she is almost Phantom of the Opera stumbling like this. She's just sort of like, I must find my father. Oh, I turned into Erna.
We all do eventually.
Well, now I'm feeling protective of her.
Amazing.
But she's beside herself. She's despondent.
Yeah, I'll grab a jacket and I'll come up next to her, wrap it around her, and just keep her steady.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. You were with Erna and her friends.
I'm Erna's uncle. Sorry if I've been an ass over the past
No,
few
you've been
days.
nothing but kind to me.
Oh,
I liked you so much.
how unexpected.
This feels like propaganda.
Yeah.
I loved when you were played by that other man, whoever he was.
Could you go back to him?
I push her over.
Into the snow.
She thanks you for the jacket, and she's like, oh, there's a lantern over there. Do you know how to light a lantern?
Lantern.
I'm not going to be an ass right now. Yes, I could light a lantern. I am capable of that. I say with no hostility.
Roll for hostility.
Resignation.
She's like, and you will, right? You will, like.
Yes, and I go to do it.
All right, yeah. So you guys have a little light, and she's like, I took a map, and she's got like tourist map of this miles wide woods that is a hunting preserve.
So tell me,
Yes,
why do you need to do this right now?
my father is probably lying. I know he's in this forest. I read his journal, and the first letter of every sentence, every third sentence,
Said,
said, forest, look. Okay, it was spelled wrong. I had to do it was like a word jumble.
is it possible it was in every fourth letter? Just throwing that out there because this is a big forest. And it's night out. So even with a lantern, if he's out here, we're not going to see him.
I will find him.
Okay.
I have an unerring sense of my father's presence.
You want to go back in and get some coffee first? Something to warm you up?
No.
Because it'll help make you more alert. You don't want to risk. What if you miss him because you're not as alert as you need to be? It's a cup of coffee.
You don't believe me.
I'm going to roll persuasion.
All right. This is an opposed roll.
Hard success.
Maybe some coffee would be nice.
Just a hot cup of coffee or cocoa if you're more of a cocoa person, but I think the coffee.
I prefer black coffee.
Okay. And I'm not going to actually completely deter her, but I am going to
So as she drinks the coffee, she's now looking at every fourth word.
Yeah.
I meant to say this at the top of the session. We got a handout at the end of the session that we did not read,
Oh,
which was
great,
the
yes.
summary of the notebook,
Please.
which I don't have to read, but
No,
Make Nick
please.
do it. Nick has.
I didn't
read it.
read though. That's a lot of words.
Come on, Nick.
Wow.
Summary of the notebook of Dr. Morick. Is that
Morich.
Morich?
Moritz.
There should be an H on the end then. The notebook
Take
contains
that up
findings.
with Yugoslavia.
Don't tell other languages how to
I
spell.
will. I'm American. The
Great.
notebook contains findings from the Crusaders' tomb in
Vinkovci.
Vinkovci, a 13th century vault belonging to the Order of the Noble Shield. The Order of the Noble Shield had the joint purpose of hunting dangerous heretics and safeguarding dangerous satanic artifacts. So not like Cthulhu stuff.
No.
The order was created by Yolanda, regent of Constantinople, and Pope
Honorius.
Honorius. Yeah, the third in 2018.
What?
In 1280.
2018.
Dyslexic.
Listen, Dan Brown.
That's just calculus.
was created by Sir Miho?
Yeah. Dubrovnik.
You want to read this? Because you can. You can actually you can pronounce the words. A founding member of the order, along with several Frankish knights, it was used to store satanic items, again, not Cthulhu items,
No.
and documents captured by Yolanda's brother, Count Baldwin. I can read that name.
Do you remember
Of
him?
the Fourth Crusade. No.
He was our boss in the Frank. The
wasn't my
Crusade.
boss.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the one who got us all together.
I'm Rudolph right now.
Oh, okay.
All right.
The most dangerous item in the collection was the serpent's claw, also known as Meme Sahif, a knife with an evil satanic power once wielded by Sedivkar, a deadly foe of the forces of, or to the forces of Christendom. The first account of Meme Sahis was recorded in the early 4th century by troops serving Constantine the Great. See the accounts of Tilius Corvus. Do we have that?
That was one of the books in the
Storage unit.
storage unit.
We're going to want to remember that.
Yeah, because otherwise we don't get a flashback.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Let's
old
get
man
the
voice.
Just do it now.
Anything for the old man voice.
Dangerous cults glorifying the skinning of human beings and the creation of abominations consider the Meme Sahif sacred. Am I saying that right?
Sahis.
Sahis. The order believed that the serpent's claw, I'm just going to call it the serpent's claw. That's
cooler.
Way catchier name. Could be destroyed, which we don't want if we're going to hack up the simulacrum. If ground to dust, mortar and pestle. But no such power existed in their time. They had not invented the mortar and pestle. The last page reads as follows. We'll talk to Goran later and inspect cemetery.
Bulatovic.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I heard you say it.
Yeah.
Sent letter to Jasmina. Jasmina, if you're reading this, make sure everything goes to Dr. R. Jordanov, Director of Ancient History at the National Archaeological Museum in Sofia. Other word that I'm not going to bother reading.
It's Yasmina. It's my name.
Well, I wasn't reading this to her, so she doesn't know that.
Even though the note is directly to her.
Yeah, well,
Well, she already read it.
She's read it, yes.
okay.
That's why she failed her sanity check.
And while she's doing that, I will also, one, coffee's great. And I'm not going back to sleep anytime soon, but also, I'll get her some proper shoes and just
All right. Yeah, you get her well kitted.
some extra, is it an oil lamp?
Yes.
Get some extra oil or something?
Yeah,
If we're going to be out there for a while?
They don't actually have electric torches.
I didn't think so. That's why I was figuring we want to get something to refill.
All right.
Snacks.
About 20 minutes later, she says, I couldn't think of every fourth word is hard because there's a very curious cue that I can't make anything with. But every third, again, if I unscramble the words.
Did your father do that a lot with you? Did he play those kinds of word games when you were young? Think about how he what he would do with you when you were a child, he would have done the same thing to make this something you could access.
No, he's already, he wrote me notes in English because he was so worried. So this is, he knew someone was after him. Maybe it was Dr. Maybe it was Dr. Bellanzada, but he knew someone was or maybe it was that reporter. I don't know. But my father is in great danger. We must find him.
Okay.
Make a psychology roll.
You mean roll psychology?
No, I mean
it.
make it.
Psychology, it's at a 15.
Or else.
Oh, freaking critical.
You almost summoned him.
3.
3 out of 15.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Checking that one off.
A gleam of inspiration.
Rudy's finally good.
New that I didn't already know,
No,
but
this woman is not in a good way.
yeah.
She is not in her right mind.
I'm gonna bring a blanket with us just for when she breaks down. And anyhow, just gonna do damage control. Let her get it out of her system.
She is like, so she takes the map while you're in the lodge, and she's like pointing the way. She's like, I know, right here, right here. She's pointing about like, look, the scale of this cartoon map is not great, but you're guessing 2 miles.
That's not the worst. Although it's night out, so this will be fun. And I'm assuming we will have no way to know. And I'm saying this to her, like we'll have no way to really know if we're at the actual place. Are there any markers or landmarks that we'll be able to use in the middle of the night?
My unerring sense of the presence
Then
of my father.
What are we waiting for? Is there any like jerky or something I can bring with us that I found? This is not going to go well, but I'm going to play along.
Hunting jerky.
So you
jerky.
there are some leftovers in the kitchen. Like you get a heel of bread, you get a loaf of bread and some cheese.
Yeah, wrap it in some
Everyone,
paper
like nobody's awake in the hotel.
Okay.
So you guys head out. By this point it's 1 in the morning.
Perfect time.
Uh-oh.
I got a sword cane.
Charlie's out.
So what's her navigation? Unerring, right?
Yes,
You're using
yes.
your bits?
Yes.
Use your bits.
Use your beds.
Use
Use the bits. Use the bits.
Use the bits.
Cheesecake wants you to.
Her fast talk and persuade will tell you that you're going in the right direction.
Oh,
What do I roll to contest that?
probably psychology.
Slow talk.
Slow talk. Ooh.
Slow.
I feel like common sense would put her at
Yeah, you know,
disadvantage,
she seems so for about the first half mile, you're on a trail that is very easy to, it's like a gravel kind of,
but- Okay.
you know, like a good horse trail. But pretty quickly it becomes a deer trail, and it's not like rough footing, but you're definitely going deeper into the forest.
Yeah.
And you know the whippoorwills are making horrible noises. Just this.
They don't make horrible noises.
I'm gonna just
They
do a
make
quick navigation
good
check.
noises.
Okay.
Off chance that somehow mine isn't
love
good.
whippoorwills.
Yeah.
But I'd love if we,
I know that
All right.
Lovecraft.
I mean,
hope
you're
he's
pretty
wrong.
sure you know how to get back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You continue on, and she stops.
I don't actually believe that, but
She stops and she says, "I think we're close.
okay. Do you hear him?
I hear something. Listen, you can hear something."
I don't make listen checks.
Neither did she actually.
Oh.
It's the call.
Oh, god damn it, I made a listen check.
All right.
Oh, you're rolling
11.
That
out.
shit off.
Yeah, you need to be checking these things.
Regular.
You distinctly hear a twig go snap.
I'm not paranoid,
Yes, you are.
but I'm taking the sword out of the sword cane.
I wouldn't say I'm paranoid.
But not like obnoxiously. I'm not like flamboyant, like
Also, that's not what a sword sounds
not
like
what
when
it
it's
sounds.
drawn.
For dramatic
I'm gonna
purposes.
hand her the lamp though.
All right.
I have
All right. So she holds up the lamp, and you just hear very quietly. She goes, "Shit!" As 4 men come coalesce out of the darkness, and they say something to you in a language you don't speak. They look like the guys from the train station. A couple of them look like the guys from the train
I
station.
remember them distinctly. Or not at all.
You were busy haranguing the driver to speed up.
That sounds like me, actually.
But
Nailed that one. Yeah.
they
who
come
are
out
you? I
and-
say in English.
they say
Hostily.
one of them has a pistol that he pulls out. One of them has a hooded lantern that he opens up so that there's more light. And the guy with the pistol is just pointing it at you and points it at the sword cane on the ground.
I mean, I'll tilt it down. I'm not letting go of it just yet. But like,
Do any of these guys speak
just
English?
yeah, I'm like English. Do you speak English?
Do the wolves of Vinkovci speak English?
Wolves! Finally, we're getting wolves.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Oh, if only you did.
I try Arabic.
Deutsch.
Man, finally
Or
somebody
they say
speaks
something
German.
else.
I turn to Yasmina.
So, does
Deutsch?
she speak German? Great question.
Oh man, I should have been speaking German to her
she
this whole
speaks,
time.
She says, I will speak to them in Croat. And they said, drop your sword.
No kidding.
Why? What are they doing out here?
They want me. They think I know where this. My father found something terrible, according to his notes, and they think I know where it is.
Huh.
But I don't. She says something to them in Croatian, and the guy goes, Da. They killed my father.
I'm gonna put the sword back
Right.
in the sheath. Slowly take the lantern from her.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hug the lantern at the guy with the
All right, make me
oil lamp, right?
Make me a throw roll with
I'm
a
gonna
with a
need-
bonus die. With a
Hell
bonus
yeah.
die.
Rudy.
What do you
Sorry if I die out
what do you
here.
track at? No?
The oil lamp.
The what?
Oil lamp.
We did
The lantern?
spoil that in the
what?
Discord, I guess.
The lantern.
I don't know if it's called a lantern.
What is it? I don't.
You guys called it something different earlier.
A lantern. Lantern.
Yeah, lantern.
Can I use a?
Yes. Yes.
That was almost a critical fumble.
Thank you,
Not for the
dude.
You throw it at Yasmina.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, a regular success.
Okay, so it will smack right into the guy who had the gun, and he starts doing the stuntman fire, like as he's on fire, and like burning oil is all
So
over
you
him.
said I was confident I could find my way back. Did that mean without any light source?
Oh no.
It's a great question. We're gonna go into initiatives.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, he's an Olympic level fencer. So, put that into your.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, right now I want to be Olympic level track.
Yeah, what's your track? Because you could track your way back, and you could track your way.
I'm gonna do this now because you need it.
Yay!
And because, if Thomas is going to type, I've got to reward him. Duke Fleeg, 500 more bits
Thank you, Duke.
for the players.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Man,
That was a good fake out.
I tried the pump fake. All right, initiatives. What is Yasmina's initiative?
Hopefully higher than Rudolph.
65.
Well, I mean, I'm dragging her and running. 50 for my dex.
Okay, the wolves.
Don't call them wolves, because then I think it's actual wolves, and if it's actual wolves, we're really screwed.
Well, would you rather I called them Brothers of the Skin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we've got more. Gangrel Claws
Oh, thank you,
Thank you, Mike.
Oh,
says these people need all the help they can get.
you got
Oh, nice.
with the
Good
wolf.
D. And this is 500 bits for Nick's next almost critical. So you can only use it on an accounting roll.
I miss accounting.
No, that is only Cheesecake Fries
that's right.
stipulation. We're not listening anymore because he doesn't give us bits anymore.
Yeah, because we didn't use them on account.
Yeah.
It serves us right. It serves us
No, it does not.
No.
No, it
Ezra never flippin' uses them.
Yeah.
serves us right.
Yeah, we never use them properly. So
All right.
what's the difference?
At least they get used.
What is your initiative?
50.
Okay, so everyone's going to go before you.
Oh, babe.
That's.
We call that the Dane special.
On a 65,
Call it cleric initiative.
so at the beginning of the
Does
of
the
the round,
lantern do any damage
yes.
when it hits
so
the dude?
roll me a d6.
Well, the oil is more
Yeah,
The
there's gonna be
lantern is like, ow, some little bit of broken glass, and then like
burning oil. All right,
5.
so you do 5 points initially, and you're gonna do a D6 every round for a D8 round. So you can roll me a D8.
Lantern damage.
Hey, I got extra oil.
Oh, you did. Yeah.
That's cock.
Oh, roll that again. Come on.
8 rounds.
Yeah.
It's my
Curse
lucky
you,
number.
karma. All right. So at the top of the round, you do another D6 to him. All right. He didn't like that. The other 3 will brandish their, as it says in the book, cult skinning knives.
Oh dear.
But on a 65, Yasmina will try to kick one of them in the family jewels.
Nice. Got me, Yasmina.
I'm going to use a
Jewel.
Yeah.
Please.
Jewel kick.
Jewel kick.
Jewel
kick. Jewel kick. Jewel kick.
She does.
Yeah!
Thanks, Cheese.
Thank you, Cheese.
All right, she kicks one of them. He did not enjoy that. And then
That should do
they
extra
go.
damage.
Right in the Fraustocker.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
It looks like so. It looks like they're gonna try and kill you because they want to take her alive.
That sounds like fun. Can I parry?
Yes. So right now you'll be parrying with the cane.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So this. Go ahead and roll.
If they wreck the cane, I can live with that.
right.
I can always get a new sheath.
Well, this guy's not wrecking anything.
30.
Yeah. You
get it
easily
into the-
fend that off.
Getting a new you would be a little challenging.
Oh, I love
So
this
two of
scene.
them-
I'm seeing the parrying happening.
So 2 of them are jumping at you, and one of them is trying to put out their friend.
No. Good luck.
He's trying to figure out how to say stop, drop, and roll. So- all right, this is a
I
much
haven't
better.
invented that yet.
This is a much better roll here.
19.
All right, I have. Is that a what kind of success
I
is
don't.
that?
It would be
With
sword.
sword.
Or...
Using your sword, yeah.
That'd be hard success.
All right, I have a critical.
Uh-oh.
So that's going to be double damage, which luckily for you, their damage kind of sucks with this knife. Wow, they should use
It's
better
good
weapons.
for skinning, but, you know.
Bad for actual damage.
Maybe, look, if I was skinning you, you would really feel this.
This was made for a target that isn't fighting back.
Yeah.
You could fillet me with it. That's
Man,
good craftsmanship.
you need to talk to Fenelek.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still a hit. You take 8 points of damage.
Who really
and-
needs to talk to Fenelek?
So you actually parry it pretty well, and this knife just slides down your sword and up your arm, and just the skin of your arm like rolls back like parchment,
Ezra, how could you?
and like blood starts to well up, and it really hurts.
Yeah.
that was no fun. The other guy, I'm gonna make him make a.
Put out fire.
Yeah, what is an extinguish roll? I'm gonna have him brawl his.
Yeah, I
buddy
was
to,
gonna
like,
say
knock
brawl.
him down.
Critical fumble.
He almost fumbled. He,
Oh,
rolled
he
a
lights on fire
93.
too.
He's like, I'll put it out.
With my fist.
Wait,
I'll punch the fire out.
if I cut the skin off, no fire.
That is a cultist solution.
Can I spend 3 points of my luck to make him fall?
So
Charlie has a dream.
He's like trying to figure out how you put a person on fire out, and he's like, no.
You lick it out.
9.
He can't find the proper entree, so his friend will continue to burn, and we get to you.
I grab Yasmina and I bolt into the
Okay.
darkness.
Yeah, you grab her. Make me a luck roll.
That sounded just
Yeah.
like Ezra.
Yeah, I know. I just
Like I'm in the room.
I made it.
All right, you somehow take off in the right direction.
It just needs to be the mostly right direction.
Right. It seems like they are very concerned about their burning friend.
What?
So they are
You still have empathy?
cultists are people too,
Those are
Nick.
silly cultists. Not the cultists I knew back in the day. They were made of sterner stuff.
Wow.
When the unicorns attacked, they left people behind.
Oh yeah.
These millennial cultists.
Yeah. They're so babied.
The 1900s ruined them.
They all got participation trophies.
Yeah,
We need another world war. That'll take
these,
care of them.
these cultists are baby
It'll never
girl
happen.
headed.
Yeah, it can't happen. That was the war to end all wars.
Yeah, the final war.
Yeah.
All right, so you take off running into the woods. Yasmina, what'd you roll on the? Did you get like a hard on the luck roll?
No, I got
regular.
we're going in mostly the right direction. If she has the map, that's cool. If not, well, I just need distance.
So she's like, shh, shh. If we hide, they won't find us.
To get more distance.
But my father, I feel him. I feel him over there.
They told you he was dead, and I just keep pulling her.
But his body. She's.
What'd you say about being quiet?
I'm sorry.
I will adjust our angle to a different. She's loud.
She's like pointing and she's getting dragged. All right. So they have not a lot of navigation. So they do have some track. No,
That's easy at night.
they don't have that much track. So I'm gonna use a bit.
I'll fight your bed.
Counter bits.
No. Let him actually use it.
Come on.
That's not accounting at all.
Woohoo! Odd 4. All right.
It's all. I'm just keeping distance at this point.
They are definitely following you.
Yeah.
So make me a
Con roll. It's gonna be a game of con now.
I love it. Yeah, let's do it.
A real con game.
07.
Oh,
Thank
Okay.
you, Nick.
They
Because
seem,
I had my coffee.
yeah, they seem to be falling behind. Let me make a con roll for Yasmina. Ooh, she's toned, man. She's running.
she's toned.
And I got her out of those stupid heels. Got her some
Put her running shoes.
Yeah, that kept her from doing the horror movie fall down. Oh,
Oh no.
I would have had to have left her.
That is a correct answer at that point.
Stirring stuff.
Werewolves.
say hello to your father for me.
That's brutal.
So, they will not. Once you get within sight of there are 2 fire barrels outside of the lodge, and once you get in sight of those, it seems like the cultists kind of disappear. They don't
Oh,
want
and I'll
to.
just hang out in front of those. That's good to know. No, I'm gonna.
It's like the dog, where you know exactly how long the leash is.
Charlie's good at first aid, right?
Oh yeah, your arm.
Yes.
Like now that the adrenaline is wearing off.
I mean, there was a part of me, if they hadn't kept on, I'm like, I'm leaving a frickin' trail.
It's true. It's true. There's a good dripping. So you burst back into the lodge.
No subtlety. Sorry, it's 2 or 3 in the morning now.
Yeah, it's
And it's just Charlie.
there's some screaming.
What?
Along with 20 other people.
Yeah.
And
Actually, there's a lot of keep it down.
only like a quarter awake, but recognizing Rudy's voice, Charlie will roll out of
You
bed.
hear
and
you
just
hear like a tone in his
okay,
voice.
All right. Yep. What?
Again, it happened again.
What?
My arms cut open.
I'm gonna charge you a freaking flower plant at this point.
And I stopped to try and like put pressure.
Yeah.
All right. No. Okay. I'm trying.
Because you're getting up.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you a minute.
No, it's not. Charlie is well accustomed to getting up and moving quick, so he'll come
It'll
out.
take you a minute because you're not doing this while you're sleepy.
Fair enough.
He's like, make some coffee.
All right. Yep.
I think there's a little left over the fire.
Oh, holy shit! What did you run into?
Oh yeah, cultists.
The monsters,
yeah.
they killed my father.
And they did this too.
All right.
But I set one of them on fire.
Good job.
He was probably the one who did it.
Thank you for your help.
He's hopefully dead.
Well, maybe.
All right.
The cultist.
And Charlie's gonna go hunting for any kind of like a first aid kit or any like bandaging.
Yeah, this is a hunting lodge.
Yeah.
They definitely have this. They have the.
This
the
is all for bullet wounds.
Why does this one say Dick Cheney? You can make a first aid roll.
It's an old reference.
With
but
a
it checks
kit,
out.
that's a bonus dice, right?
I hope so.
Sure.
Oh, that's better, but not. Oh, actually,
I got coins.
60 out of 61.
Okay, that'll make it. So you give him back a D3.
Can I roll to see if I hear this?
Yeah, you can make a listen
Get
roll.
3.
Oh, bless you.
I got you.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, on the dot.
So
Uncle Woody.
yeah,
Oh, it's fine now. No, he's sewing it up.
there's like towels wrapped around his arm now.
Yeah,
like,
and Charlie's taking the time to do some
Yeah.
like tack down stitches to help the skin. And maybe
we're on
like
a
here,
stroll.
whiskey.
Yasmina.
Yasmin here.
Oh, Yasmina.
your uncle saved me. The
Oh, you went with her.
I was awake.
No, it's good.
It's already there.
Yeah.
these men, the men from the train station, they killed my father. They told me they killed my father.
I'm sorry.
I know his body is out there.
That's a morning job.
But
Look what I've done.
Oh no, this is
I
no. You throw a lantern onto a cultist. This is
Lantern.
what you get. Lantern.
Shut up.
no, don't play the blame game. Nobody's to blame. They are the ones who did this to you. You are the victim in this, not the perpetrator. Uncle Woody, I'm so glad you were there. And you're okay.
Oh, I feel great.
Good.
I'm gonna roll some persuade.
I mean, she is right. At the end of the day, you are not responsible.
you don't buy it.
You are not responsible for the actions of evil men.
But I am responsible for us being in a forest alone at night.
Well, then
You survived. That's all I.
Thanks to your uncle.
Yeah.
I cannot thank you enough, and however I can help you, please. You have done so much for me. If there's a way I can help you.
If you could do this. No more going out at night. We're looking for in the forest.
Yes.
That's okay. We're even.
But maybe we could try and find his body tomorrow.
Well, I mean, it's already today, so
let-
we'll do it. We'll do it later today.
let's wait for some proper light and go out appropriately armed with all of us, so that if they do show up again, at least it isn't 2 to how many?
2 to 4.
It felt like there were a dozen.
Good kick though.
Oh, thank you. My
safe-
father taught me that.
Ooh. Safety in numbers.
Yes.
Very much so.
I think we should go to bed.
Yeah, and I'll finish like taping down
Yeah.
the bandaging. Be very careful with this.
Oh, you know me.
That's why I'm saying.
Erna will like grab Yasmina's arm and make sure she actually goes to bed.
Yeah, she seems
Once
totally
that-
innervated
Yeah.
and kind of deflated.
Yeah.
Like seeing the like repercussions of her actions and like seeing his arm in the light and that sort of thing has really kind of, and seeing a man get burnt.
Probably to death.
That was some good fire.
And from the dark, you hear Reggie once again say, "Would you please keep it down?"
You were the one.
Yes, there are a number of very entitled passengers
And
that are
Reggie
just
is
like,
one of them.
I'm gonna make sure that I pass his bed on the way back to mine and just like put a foot on him and roll him off the bed.
Whoa!
Shut up.
Usually I pay extra for that.
Not from me, you don't.
Yeah, once that adrenaline comes down, I think I could go to sleep.
Yes, you are ready.
Yes, I'm not-
Definitely make sure that Rudolph has like a couple nips of whiskey in him to help with the pain that's going to happen once that adrenaline wears off.
Oh no,
Sadly,
it's been long enough. No, I'm feeling the pain.
Yeah.
I failed that persuade roll.
Sadly, the even though we're in Eastern Europe, the first aid kit did not have any cocaine in it.
I would have checked for that too. What did they have in it?
Yeah, while Charlie was bandaged you up, you're like, no, come on.
See, this character.
Erna went through all of the first aid kits and took out
in my first run of this, my character had the pharmaceutical skill,
Yeah?
and he could find all the pills.
Rudolph should have gotten that skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rudolph is a consumer, not a
Provider.
Not a
producer.
pusher.
You're a pusher.
Don't get
man.
high on your own stash, man. That's rule number one.
That's what they say.
Number one.
So you you have some fitful sleep, and the next morning, everybody's buzzing because the newspaper has reported that there's a curfew in town. The Serbian military, which you saw roll in, has essentially taken over the town, and they are hunting for the terrorists that are no doubt hiding within the city limits. And no effort will be dispensed to do away with these traitors. They will receive the justice they deserve.
So what are our bets that the cultists and... Like, do we think the cultists is the one who blew up the track? Would that make sense? Or is it separate? Is it just a separate political affair?
I mean, it's entirely possible that it's separate, but that would be an awfully weird coincidence.
Yeah. If they knew Yasmina was on the train, but she was going to get off here anyway.
I mean, if they knew we were on the train, and
This
also
sort of thing
Yasmina.
happens. Yasmina will tell you that this sort of thing happens in the kingdom quite often.
Okay.
The Serbs are the governing power, and so here in Croatian territory, it's a minority rule, and so when the Serb military comes in, that will certainly inflame passions even further.
Are we talking like shooting in the streets kind of inflaming passion?
I hope not, but it's. I mean, certainly the separatists will if they will not. They won't willingly enter army custody. They won't survive long if they do.
This is about to get real interesting then, isn't it? It's how many more days till the tracks get fixed?
3.
I think they said 3.
Oh boy. Well, this is not our fight.
Yet we're staying in a powder keg.
Yes. But if we try not to inflame it ourselves, I think that's going to be the path of wisdom.
Uncle Woody, do you need to go to a hospital?
Make another persuade. I'm feeling much better.
I mean,
Trey did a great job.
And I will check it in the morning and change the dressings.
All right.
That is a critical success on my persuade.
That one,
Okay,
yeah.
it was a good night's sleep.
Yeah,
Right.
I was just
Yeah.
thrown off last night. Wasn't ready to get.
Your towel
nice.
is seeping.
That's what towels do.
Yeah, I will.
Part of the healing process.
Good work on changing the dressings, like getting it nice and clean.
That's the bad blood.
Yeah, the vapors are leaving. You know,
Oh,
the
yes.
humors are leaving the
You know,
wound.
Your
leeches.
sanguine is out of sorts.
You know, you don't need a leech if it's
true.
leeching it by itself. You know.
We are so beyond leeches.
Oh, but some cocaine would do wonderfully.
Oh, yes, some
Nope.
cocaine.
No, it helps to reduce the.
It
bleeding.
helps
I
reduce
don't
bleeding.
forget your heart.
Clarissa says, "I've got some cocaine."
You do?
Clarissa Carlisle. You son of a bitch. You stay away from my uncle.
Don't listen to her, Clarissa.
Well, I'm not listening to any of you. I'm actually leaving. And she like gets her suitcases.
Where are you going?
I'm not gonna stay in a town that is under martial law. I've got a car. I'm going to drive to Sofia. I'm a strong, independent woman
And a travel writer.
Oh,
and a travel writer.
that'll be really entertaining.
Well, we'll see you there.
I hope not.
Well, our time was brief but passionate. And I hope you find every happiness you deserve.
I'm not a thing, Reginald.
It's not what you said the other night, so... Just have fun. Good luck.
If you're not going to share your cocaine, I don't know why you're still here.
Yeah, you probably really should leave.
Your minder told me not to.
That's right.
Don't worry.
I love you, Erna, but
You can
What?
read about all my adventures in the newspaper. You seem like the kind of person that reads those things.
Oh, you get published in the newspaper. Good for you.
No, I write books.
You just said, or maybe he'll read you in the newspaper.
Well, they'll write stories about my adventure.
Oh,
certainly.
Very unlikely.
Your dog's ugly.
even I felt that.
Cut to the quick.
What did Scritches ever do to you?
You're right, it was
there's a cat
unfair.
named Mr. Scritches as well. Yeah.
It was unfair. I just wanted to hurt you. You can leave.
I just wanted to hurt you. You can leave. Wow. Wow. Well, Reginald, you know,
Such an honest man.
Listen,
sometimes,
no artifice here.
sometimes that assertiveness of yours is very attractive.
Thank you.
Other times, it just makes you an asshole.
Why are you still here?
Yes. I don't.
Because I'm here to tell you all how awful you are.
Okay.
You've done
thank
so.
you.
Goodbye.
I don't need
Oh, let me
that.
go put that in my journal. Dear journal.
Goodbye. Good luck. Try not to
Today,
get shot.
Clarissa told me I was an asshole.
Bye.
We all know you can't.
Goodbye.
She took her.
Lovely
ugly
to meet
tank.
you. Bye.
Don't
Bye.
Watch yourself, bro.
She starts packing up her car, and the Model T like starts up, and
Oh yeah, we pay close attention to that.
Did anyone else think about cutting the brake lines?
Oh,
I did. No, I'm just kidding.
I used to fate point and had a flashback and put sugar in the gas tank. So
that's hate speech.
No, it's not D&D.
it's not D&D. It's fate.
That's true.
It's not D&D.
It's not D&D.
Yeah, there's other systems. That's wrong.
But to our conversation, we just avoid the cities. We're going to be looking in the forest for
Well,
her
that's-
father's body.
that's-
And
I don't think we need to find the body.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know she was there.
Okay. Well, let's talk about.
Her primary trait is showing up where she doesn't want us to
no,
be.
she's been here the whole time.
Yeah.
Been here the whole time.
All right, Sam.
I mean, the doctor. We could look at the hospital.
Yeah, and some. Well, you don't need to go, but maybe you should go.
There is a hospital here. You should go.
Oh, we should avoid the city.
well,
Do I get anything for a good night's rest?
You
Or
get
half
a
night's
point
rest?
back. Well, yeah, no, you don't get a point
Okay.
back. You did not get a full.
Okay,
night's rest.
so Dr. Belanzada is a medical doctor?
Yes, he's quite famous. He donates all of his time to helping veterans who were crippled in the war, who were deformed, who were, God, what?
Injured.
Disabled in the war.
All right. So we could follow up with him. I don't trust him, but we can follow up with him.
He and my father were great friends.
But your father said not to trust anyone here.
It's true.
But
But surely.
But
just
surely.
have a
Well,
feeling.
let's just. You think you know where the body is?
Yes.
Let's just look there.
But there were
first.
people who tried to kill you there.
Well, there's going to be more of us this time. Do any of you have guns?
Some people do.
I do. I have a handgun.
I don't know.
Boy,
Listed on
boy,
my
the
sheet.
army would like to talk to you about that gun.
I don't know where it's been hidden, but it's on. I have a brawl for a weapon. I have a sword mallet. I have a wicked knife.
They don't.
I
they
lost
don't. They
my
don't
knife.
understand the sword
you have
mallet.
my knife?
No,
my
this
knife
wicked
go?
knife. This
And that
wicked-
was from Venice.
Yeah, this is a Venice knife.
Is there a hunting knife in this hunting lodge?
You always have a hunting knife.
I don't. It's crossed out. I lost my knife somewhere.
Oh, yeah, in Trieste.
Yeah. Wow.
Thanks, Google Doc.
That was kind of
GD doing it again.
Well, I forgot, so I'm not infallible.
footnote. Next, she's going to start giving episode numbers.
34 right now.
Jesus. Right now.
Yeah, they're like, they'll if you're going out into the forest, they will kit you up and they offer to guide.
Oh, that would be good. Fitnesses.
More people.
And maybe a hunting shotgun or something.
Oh yeah, they'll give you all shotguns.
Oh,
Yes.
goody.
And
I
they're
don't know
like-
if I should have one.
I should.
And the guy will explain in sort of very halting German that
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
yeah, natürlich.
Hunting shotgun for what do we?
Boar.
Oh, okay.
We
prefer
want to
them
eat
not get
tonight,
that
you know?
close, but I kind of want to kill a boar.
I mean, I'm a fair hand with a shotgun.
I'm.
So the guy tells
Lucky.
you that the normal hunting
No, you're
trip
not.
is
I
about
made a pact
5
here.
hours.
Oh my god.
Well, we
Are you
have a...
telling him that you're going out to find a dead body?
No, but I think that we might hint that there's a particular location that we're
Yeah, he's
interested in
fine
knowing.
with that.
Okay.
He's like, oh yeah, that's not bad for boar. There's also deer there. Venison, very good.
Oh, I want a deer.
I didn't know
Deer's
you...
better than boar.
I didn't know you liked hunting so much, Agodi.
Apparently,
I want
venison
the
is.
venison.
Apparently, venison is like the blanket phrase that's used for all wild meat.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't need a gun. Don't give me any more deadly weapons.
I'll take one.
And but I'll.
They'll be like, they'll and he'll like show you how to reload and all
I have
that
a
stuff.
50 in firearm rifle shot.
I have 52 in rifles.
Oh,
I'm a farm kid.
He's still treating you like a rich idiot that, doesn't know where he's like,
I play along and act extra
I try and
stupid.
direct that towards me.
Meanwhile, Charlie's over here fairly expertly checking the
taking it
shotgun.
apart.
So I just point it, and then I
Point and click.
point and click.
Yeah, and I'm just going bodyguard duty on Yasmina.
Okay.
We're-
Yeah, Yasmina does not want a shotgun.
Yeah,
as
I'm
well.
just gonna
And
make sure she doesn't get in.
She is really trying not to just tell the guy we have to hurry and find my father.
Yeah.
Well, I think I would hope that now she's a little more.
She
if I
is.
could be like, there's not the same urgency.
Well, she doesn't like that tack.
No, we're just gonna get you tea and biscuits and.
She prefers the let's go now.
No, it's
We're going,
but
we're
it's
going.
it's the remember, haste makes waste, and I kind of point to my like.
All right, that's better. Yeah, I thought you were like, he's dead. He's not going anywhere.
I mean, that's my thought on it, but I'm not
But it is-
saying that.
It's not the same urgency.
Yeah.
No, it's not saying it's not urgent, but
So, everybody that has a shotgun, go ahead and make me a shotgun roll.
Uh-oh.
Got it. Hey, Ezra, you got it. No problem.
not good at critical. I didn't critical.
Oh man. Then there's buckshot all in your.
Oh.
Don't mind.
I mean,
you
this
wanna
is just
climb?
for hunting. If
This
you-
is for funsies.
Okay.
I would feel life or death stuff would be.
Duke Fleeg is like, I didn't give you that for a hunting
Of
roll.
course he did. No, I didn't fumble, but
All right.
no.
Did anybody get a success? No. All right. So the guide is just like,
He had a gun too, right?
Yeah, did he
but-
roll?
Shoot! No. I want if it's a deer. Okay, if it's a boar, no. But if it's a deer, he
he
should
will
make
bring
the roll.
down a deer.
Yes.
And he makes you carry it.
Yeah, I got one arm that's not.
You're strong, big man.
I help you.
No, it would take two people to carry it.
You wear a tuxedo.
I am wearing my
Hunting tuxedo?
dark green.
He's
hunting
green,
tuxedo.
which is kind of weird, but
Honestly, I think you should wear bright colors so that other
you
hunters
have a
don't know.
safety orange tuxedo.
Yeah, you should have a safety one.
That exists.
Okay.
I know this because I grew up in the South. The actual.
How about this? I wear a
Proper sound.
safety orange tuxedo jacket, but my waistcoat is green, and my cummerbund is green, and the tie is green, and my pants are forest green.
Okay. But you've got the
He
safety
can get his
jacket.
legs onto a
Safety.
pole
Yeah, yeah,
over
yeah.
this good
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah.
At this
He's-
point in history, they didn't have safety orange.
The guy is
Yeah,
pretty
wouldn't
happy about,
invented eventually.
this will make good dinner.
Yeah. And also, we are looking for the body, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Anything for that?
after about 3 hours, the guy's like, okay, you want to go over here? We go over there now.
Great.
And he's brought down another deer.
Oh, wow.
We're at deer capacity between the two of us, so. Oh, are we rolling?
I got a not 3 on that
All
one.
right, yeah.
I mean,
if you want to roll again, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to beat a not 3.
No.
Odd 8.
Oh,
which
close.
is a
Lucky
critical
number.
success for
So
me.
you both drop a deer, and the guy's like,
We have too many.
this is great.
I had to warm up. Skeet shooting, you know.
So now
I'm
you're
not
like
used to this.
dragging. Now you're like dragging the 3 of them on like a, whatever they call that.
Skip.
Sled.
A Travoy.
A travoy. There you go.
Travoy. I've not heard this word before.
Can't eat this many.
It's a Native American word for like a sled that you can lash things onto and drag
get you.
behind you.
I'm in.
And the guy is dragging it now, because he's the guide. And all of a sudden, Yasmina says, we're close.
Okay.
I feel it.
Yasmina, let's act.
Play it cool.
Let's play it cool. I think you can react truthfully, but we should be surprised if we can help it.
Okay, I will try.
Maybe I could start because it'll be easier for me because I'm not personally attached.
Well, let's look first.
Yeah, you're not part of this. I don't think.
Whoa!
Well, I'm just trying to have a secret conversation with it. I'm just trying to have a secret conversation.
Just let me have a secret conversation, Uncle.
Wow.
The boys are shooting, so we will talk about feelings.
It's just I don't want the guide to hear this. It's mostly for the guide.
Okay. I understand this. I'm not one. All right. I back away. Shed a single tear.
A single masculine tear.
And then I shoot a deer.
No, I didn't.
No. You can't shoot a deer because he's crying too much.
It was a
That's why.
bug in my eye
There's sunscreen.
because my knee snapped at me.
I'm fine. About 20 minutes later, you see there's some rustling off to the side, and the guide's like points at it.
Bring the shotgun up.
Can I spot hidden that?
Sure, you can make a spot hidden roll.
That's totally a person.
That's a person, right?
Totally a person.
I just don't want it to be your father and then die. Yeah, I got
Well,
to.
he was alive actually. But
Father comes running out of the way.
It's okay.
Kill him.
Yasmina. Oh!
Oh, God.
I got a hard.
Yeah, there is definitely a boar rooting around.
Oh, that's boar.
You shot me like a deer.
No, try like a boar.
You got a hard success,
Is
you
the
said?
boar eating something?
It is.
I know what boar eat.
Oh, I did
Mushrooms.
too.
Truffle.
They're
We're gonna make a lot of money off of it.
They're
This is
technically
only gonna be
omnivores.
good. Yasmin's gonna see this and she's not gonna be bothered.
She's gonna be like, it's time for pasta.
I'm gonna cover her eyes.
Pasta?
Pasta.
So, yeah. The guide is very excited, and he's like pointing at you.
So I see it eating something.
Yeah, you think you see
I'll shoot
a
the
body.
boar.
Okay.
I'll shoot the boar.
I scream.
I want to try. Look,
No.
All right, everyone has a penalty die on this shot as
I scream.
these were my cursed dice, but they still
a
failed.
scream rings out as you shoot.
Nope, that's a 70 out of 52.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
But a lot of loud shots fire off.
The guide just like looks at you. Bam!
He doesn't even look at the boar. He's like one-handed.
One-handed shotgun.
He's like the Turkish shooter in the Olympics.
Did you guys know these kicked so much? Did you know that?
Also, his female partner shot exactly the same way, but no one shows her in pictures.
But
Well.
he shoots the boar dead, and then he goes, "What? Ah! Ah!"
I'll like hold Yasmina because I imagine I know what's about to happen.
And make a sand check, I assume.
I'll go up as well.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm kind of braced. We know what we're gonna see.
You
Is it-
do know what you're gonna see. Well,
You know that it's a dead body that's been gored by a boar.
Or is being eaten by a boar.
Hold on, because those
Hold
fellows
on.
who did it had very sharp knives too.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm holding
Not
Yasmina. I'm holding Yasmina.
she is
These are
like
fish
trying
fillet
to get away
knives.
to go.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do a roll to try to
Yeah,
keep her
I
I know you
going.
can keep her.
Okay.
I suspect that they killed him, and now the boar is disposing of the evidence.
I'm expecting messages on the body.
So am I.
So the guide is now vomiting off to the side, and
Oh, maybe I don't
and
wanna look.
he is saying like in between vomiting, he's going, "I didn't do that." And there is a
We're gonna pin it on him.
there is a dead body there of a well-dressed, not at all hunting dressed person
He's in a hunting tuxedo too.
Yeah,
who's
he's in a regular tuxedo.
Oh.
who it looks like might have shot himself in the face with a shotgun.
Oh boy.
And well, that's okay.
That's hard to do. Just saying.
You gotta use your big toe, yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, no, it was. Well, wait, let me see the body.
Describe it vividly for us.
Maybe not.
Excruciating detail.
The body is
Catch a body coming through the rye.
no, yeah, it was a shotgun. Yep.
I mean, it's not impossible.
It's a mess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna go through his pockets, see if there's any cryptic notes,
Obviously.
ID to see if this is him. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's.
All right,
Medical records.
I checked to see how good of a hold you have And I like shake my head too, like, ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm over with Rudy helping with us.
Okay.
I'll take off a jacket and cover his.
Oh,
blown
that's a
off
good.
face.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll help with Yasmina.
Well, I can always get a new jacket. I did it before I thought about like it's cold out. I just ruined my jacket. I'm not wearing this now.
You immediately notice that this body is dressed in a dark suit and dress shoes, and that's not hunting clothes.
Not even hunting attire.
The
Evening attire.
three of you that are up there can make medicine rolls.
Just the
That-
two. I'm
Yeah, Reggie
okay,
helped
all right,
him
just
back,
the two of you.
That-
I've got the base
yeah.
in medicine.
If you,
I can totally make an
I mean,
01.
you could try.
An 03.
Spend the 2 luck.
Luck.
Spend the 2
do
luck.
I'm already
Do it,
kind of
do
low.
it.
Like, but
Do it.
Do it.
I don't care. What is there to like?
that's my secret, Cap. I don't care.
What would I be inspecting for? I can't. Like, I'll
You were
notice
trying.
it,
Zeros.
but it's not.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Unless I'm finding messages. I mean, it's simply like, are there messages on the skin?
No, there doesn't.
Yeah, that's most of what we're looking for.
This
Is
is-
it is like the skinning and any messages that are left, like the body in the library.
Like, if you're asking if I recognize that, because here's the thing. He was murdered by cultists, and it was made to look like a suicide.
Yep.
If
Okay.
I feel like the medicine roll would tell me that. I don't need to inspect too closely to come to that conclusion. I don't think he would have hidden anything. I think if there was a note, they would have taken off his body. But I'm doing a pass 1 to look for ID to make sure that it's him, which I think they would have left on him. And
All
then
right,
I'm
so I'll
looking for
allow you
notes.
both to make a spot hidden check.
Thank you.
But you're gonna need a hard success with all that I'm not looking very closely stuff.
What do you mean not looking very closely? I'm looking
100
closely.
after
Oh, it's
after
spun
the-
around.
It spun hard. I was just watching it, going, "What are you gonna do? What you gonna do?"
Okay.
What do you mean? I'm only looking closely at the face. Do I need to lift up and look at the face?
I mean, I don't know. Are you so? All right.
Rudy is saying that
Did
he
you
was
make-
looking closely. He just.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a regular success.
Regular success. All right.
39.
So with a regular success, before Charlie accidentally steps on the what's left of the head, looking around.
Oh, my jacket.
I love it. That's your concern.
Well, there's not much to do about the head.
You
are in
notice
base jail.
that the shoes and the lower legs of the body are covered in a gray dust.
I do what any sane person would do.
Do you have?
Is it cocaine?
Do you have
Not
geology?
cocaine. No, I'm checking for cocaine.
It is not cocaine.
Geology, no, but it's
It feels like
it's concrete, right? I mean, so
Yeah,
does it
if
have
you-
the?
yeah.
It would burn a little bit. It would
yeah,
be the,
yeah. You do not enjoy the taste of it.
Yeah, I spit it out.
Yeah.
But does he have a
Roman
wallet? Does he have
ruins?
any identifying?
He does not have any identification on him. But Yasmina says, "That's my father."
Yeah.
I can tell by the shoes.
Yeah, don't look at the. Don't.
No, I'm just holding her and like just saying, you knew.
So, as you destroy who knows what evidence, you do notice that there's not a lot of blood.
Oh.
Because what you just did probably should have caused more blood to come out, as also blowing your own head off should have. But there's just not as much blood as there should be here.
He didn't die here.
Oh no! Obviously, this is. He didn't kill him. This was the cultist.
I mean,
the cultist admitted to killing him.
Obviously, he didn't kill himself, but also I'm saying that he was killed somewhere else and brought here.
Okay, I believe that. Are we gonna get this on the sled? We've got to bring the body back.
Do we?
Yeah,
Nice.
she needs to.
I'm sure we can work up another travois like the one that we've got. There's enough branches, and we have some at least twine. We're not gonna want to put it on top of our food.
Yeah.
No, you put it on the bottom.
No, I don't want to touch in the food at all.
Yasmina will say, "We should bury him here."
No.
The ground is frozen.
We won't be able to. The animals will just dig him up.
We literally will not be able to get a grave deep enough to keep the body safe.
Perhaps burn him.
That would be best, but even then, I'd want to bring him back to the lodge. Oh, I'm just gonna carry a body back.
The guide is like, "No, well, no." No, police, no.
Oh yes, the police will have a lot of questions.
Are there police at the lodge?
But if we have a dead body, the police will show up.
Only if people talk about it. If we bring it
Yes,
somewhere. If we let me finish.
Okay.
If we go near to the lodge, we can get some wood. We can burn the body.
If we
Collect the ashes.
Did we bring a
No
lantern?
one needs to know.
Lantern.
The oil.
I smack the back of your head.
Also,
I mean, Yasmina, I want to respect your wishes here.
No, you are right. All I know is that whoever did this to my father will pay.
Yes, you're right.
Oh.
Well, it was probably the guy I sat on front. I like mumbled down because the guy's like there.
If we do not want others to find out, then we burn it. We burn him. We say a few words and we send him off.
Okay. And
So we don't bring it all the way back to the lodge. I'm saying to the guide, we just near the lodge.
the guide is like, I don't want anything to do with this.
And we don't want
bring
you
us
to have
some
anything to do with
firewood.
it.
No one finds out about this. No police.
Okay.
Let's just get us some firewood.
Take the boar and the deer back.
Well, I'm gonna bring his body towards the lodge.
Not with the boar and deer.
I'll carry him.
Separately. Yes.
All right, so you
we can work up another sled.
yeah, you make
That's-
another
I'm just gonna sling him over my shoulder. He's not dripping.
You are hurt.
Yeah, you.
I'm doing my left shoulder.
You're also
which
old.
never gets injured. I'm
which never
Your shoulder.
I'm carrying him.
Why? There's no point.
This is just dick measuring.
So just for people, I was finding notes on Rudy before.
Oh.
Being called old.
Yeah, was
You
what
said you were old earlier today.
That's what I wanted to get out of something.
when I do it, it's
Yeah, when I
innovative.
do it, it's like,
And the
okay, when
age
someone
difference
else
between
acknowledges
the-
it, it's like, I have to prove you wrong.
There's a
20 years.
No, it's a 5-year age
Oh,
difference
right.
between the two of them.
So no, over my
I
shoulder.
think it's like 47,
You're like, I'm
right?
carrying him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 47.
Yes, 47.
The guide is fine with that. He's
Yeah.
Like
so yeah,
53.
he will set it up.
54.
So by the time you burn this body, it's gonna be most of today.
Yeah. This is you guys can do other stuff if you want.
No,
Okay.
I'm staying with Yasmina.
Can someone
I've
get
made a mistake before.
Can someone go get an urn or a jar of some sort?
I'll go to town for
Scatter
a
them.
turn.
Scatter them.
Are you sure?
Yes, my father loved this. He is a Croat. This is his land.
Okay. Then belay the jar.
Jar belayed.
Belay.
Belay away.
Fillet of fish. So it's probably like 4 o'clock by the time you get back to the lodge, ashen and smelling like a barbecue.
Please say there's stewed venison.
No, what there is
Oh, God.
they have made. Where is it? Here we go. They have made something called podvarak, that is meat stuffed with sauerkraut. And they've also made chavapi, which are fire-roasted kebabs with the stuff that you
This
made.
is the most specific food we've had this entire campaign.
I don't know. Ezra does say.
It's because of the book. He has
The
to read
book,
from the book now.
book tells him the food we're eating.
Look, I'm doing it from the book.
The Dreamlands had specific food,
once.
for sure.
No,
But
Ezra made that all.
There is delicious food. There is it's very home style, and most of the people from the train are complaining.
Rustic, everyone. Come on, rustic.
The wine cellar is non-existent.
I cursed them to get the wine.
Oh, but you got to get the special alcohol.
But
remember?
hard alcohol. There's a hard alcohol?
Yes. There's
Yes.
Oh, they've got the
alcohol.
special alcohol.
Yeah,
thank
there is
God,
a-
'cause today has been a day.
there's
like-
a horrible thing called rakia.
Yep.
It's fermented boar piss.
What?
Actually, it's fermented fruit, kind of like
I
brandy.
got it mixed up.
No, you're getting on me today. You're getting on my nerves. I don't know if you know this. Since 1 a.m, it's been a day. I need you to.
We have been
pour me a
raided
glass.
by the
Fred.
Majestic Goose Network.
Hello.
Thank you.
How was your Thirsty Sword lesbian game?
What?
Yeah.
The juice.
They were playing the juice game.
Love the juice.
Spill the juice,
Love the
please.
juice. Spill it in chat.
I-
I'll read it later.
why is it singular?
The juice?
Is there just one
It's
goose?
all one juice.
No,
Yes.
the goose.
Majestic Goose Network.
The goose is juice.
Majestic
You know?
geese.
Yeah.
We call them the geese,
I
but
don't-
they come from the goose.
I don't know, man. Ask Gerundu. He named it.
There you go.
Yeah,
I
come
don't
on,
know.
Durandu, let
It's
us
just
know.
one
man.
goose.
Explain your name in
Yeah.
the chat.
Yeah. We dare you.
After
It's
the
just-
juice.
It's just one goose, but it's majestic.
True.
So anyway, we drink the horrible alcohol.
So, do you want to? Is anything gonna happen in the few hours before curfew, or he said hopefully after curfew?
Oh, Ezra.
Ooh, can we go to the town after curfew?
No.
How does that sound, guys?
No.
I'm gonna wipe the
There's
soot
a-
from my face and go to bed after I get drunk.
There's a spooky archaeological site.
Nope. Not after dark.
How long does it take to get to town?
Oh, while I'm-
Walking.
Whatever means. of
Walking is
conveyance.
probably about an hour.
So while I'm
Oh,
drunk,
we have that friend who has a mule.
he was
So 2 hours.
there was a factory in this place.
Yes, the cement factory.
Cement factory. He had cement on him.
What?
He was
Cement factory?
he was
We didn't
killed-
know about that. This is previous knowledge.
Yeah, this I didn't share. This is when I tasted the whole cocaine on his boots. Hello, Majestic Goose Network. And it wasn't cocaine. That lady got my hopes up. And then just like, I'm leaving. And it's like,
I'm
Blame
leaving because
him.
I'm a bitch.
yeah, it's your fault I don't have cocaine?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. I knew there was a reason I didn't like you today.
I mean, besides the usual.
But I do, in alternating versions of keeping my voice low and then not low, talk about how he was clearly killed in the cement factory or cement factory adjacent.
So
So
maybe
You recall in the notes that there was that the father said that they were checking out the the Balatinovich cement factory in that handout.
Oh, I have so many. You've
much of
given
that
me
alcohol?
so many.
Here it is. Yeah. Talk to Goran later and
did you
inspect
color your nails?
Balatovich cement
It's all
factory.
silver.
Oh, right you are. Okay.
No.
So there is a cement factory. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a tomorrow.
that
Oh, late night in a cement factory.
that sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, I'm
So
drunk.
I think I would like to write a message to Beauregard
Okay.
and send it along with one of the children of the town to the hotel or
You want to ask somebody from the
trustworthy.
hotel
Yeah.
will take it into town
yes,
for you.
There it is. So I'm going to let him know about the cult that attacked us, who I'm going to say is probably after the knife as well, and to keep an eye out for these folks. They speak primarily German, is that right? Or are they Croats?
Croat.
Croat, but can't
Croats.
speak German.
Okay.
One of them had a lot
Secondarily.
of burns on his face.
So keep an eye out for anyone with
Second degree burns.
yeah.
Probably
if they happen to be out and
third
about.
degree burns with lamp oil.
Yeah, the guy who put him out might have second degree.
Or
and the
skinning
guy-
knives on their person. But to hold on killing any doctors, we have a lead.
Make me a spot hidden roll.
Oh, okay.
He's there, watching you.
From behind a newspaper.
18.
The only paper you have is the name of this hunting lodge on it.
Oh, so he knows where I am?
You can
I
tear
mean,
off the
with
top.
this note.
I mean, I
But
could-
you made the roll, so if you want, you can like tear it off.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think I said I didn't I tell him I was
You said
in
you
the-
were at a hunting lodge, but you didn't give him like.
Which one? There's more
The
than one.
old hunting
I mean,
lodge.
they're. It
Okay,
seems
yes,
like this is-
I'll cover my bases and
all right. I just want to know if you want to let the psycho killer know where you are or not.
qu'est-ce que c'est?
I was
He's
gonna
our
make that
psycho
rap.
killer, I hope.
Na 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 na. Run.
So yeah, you send off that note. You're not sure about the psychological effect of saying "don't kill any doctors."
Well, he's here.
You don't tell me what to do.
He's here
Are
to
you a
kill-
doctor? Are you a doctor? Bam.
He's here to kill a doctor who has the knife.
It's
right?
true.
So I'm asking him not
But
to.
that was the doctor that we burnt.
Or it's the other doctor,
There's another
Belanzada.
doctor?
Yeah,
I
medical doctor. I don't trust him though. So
I haven't met him yet. Come
I haven't met him and I don't trust him.
He sounds like the head of a cult to me. I don't know.
I mean, we're speed running the not trusting.
on. Yeah, that's right.
Look, I used to be very trusting. Not anymore.
Not
We
anymore.
pre-made psychology rolls.
Okay,
so-
if a cute girl is in distress, I'll trust her.
We made assumption rolls.
That's a good way to get murdered.
Yeah.
Noted. So you.
Erna's weakness.
Number
Number 10.
Oh, the fridging there will be. So you guys can have a lovely night's sleep. You
Thank
get a
you.
hit point back.
Yay!
Anyone else that's hurt gets a hit point back.
I'm not.
Fine.
Oh, I am. Okay, here's a mechanical question. I lost a lot of.
Crankshaft.
I lost a lot
The
of.
only mechanical thing I know. I think.
Transmission.
I lost a lot of magic points in Trieste. And I don't think I was the only one to.
Correct.
Are there ways to get them
Oh,
back?
good call. Yes, those would have come back by now
Okay.
with the number of good night's rests you had.
Okay.
If you lost any POW, that does not come back.
But magic points.
Magic points do come back.
Okay.
And
It's
hit
impossible
points?
to lose
Hit
power.
points are you're back. Well, how many were you down?
Quite a few.
Night's sleep. So since when?
I don't know. I haven't.
So you have it. You get 3 back. 3 of the points you took.
So I now have 5 out of 11.
Oh, dear.
Hit points?
Correct.
How have you?
Are you talking about magic points? I think you're
alive?
talking about.
Hit points.
What did you do? What happened?
I crossed out my current at 11, and I wrote down.
That's not what I'm asking.
Who
I'm
shot
asking
you?
what happened.
I don't remember. I'm not the Google Doc.
This is why you don't print out the hit points from a printer. You write them in pencil.
Yes.
So give yourself.
Well, no,
7.
actually, no.
Because
Okay.
we lost magic points in Trieste.
I
Both
remember.
of us did.
I remember.
Yeah.
Did you take damage in the Dreamlands? Was that when the fire was gouting out of the mouth
Guys,
of the?
I had it
Pinwheel?
crossed out. I have a 9 there. I thought it was -9. It's not. I had 9 out of 11.
Negative 9 hit points. We're having a different conversation.
Like, how are you having this conversation from the
No,
afterlife?
the conversation at your funeral.
like subtract 9 from 11. It's fine. I'm at 11.
Having a lovely graveside speech.
I have 82 sanity, 13 hit magic points, 55 luck.
You have how much
Nobody likes
sanity?
a bragger.
82.
Wow.
Still less than you.
You're only slightly less than me.
So a good night's sleep. You wake up in the morning, and the repression in the city's just gotten worse.
Great.
There is an interview with the major, who is the Serbian leader of the troops, and
Leader of the troops.
his name is.
I just want to know if Clarissa got out before the roadblocks went down.
Not. Oh, I hope not.
I hope
she's
she did.
arrested. Oh, I hope she got arrested.
Oh,
And her car possessed.
cocaine.
Yes.
She just handed out
That's
the
the
cocaine.
worst feeling ever.
When it gets thrown off the top of a building.
Good. I like to hear it.
Where is?
Ooh,
Suffer.
sadist over here.
Feel bad about
We've
it.
got a sadist going.
Buy some more.
Here we go.
I love you. I love you.
I love you too.
But
It's Major Radmilo Boskovic
Oof.
is the major who is in charge, and he in the newspaper, the Croat newspaper,
we are reading the newspaper.
he
I'm not gonna
says,
prove Clarissa right.
No, she didn't like it.
No, she was like, "You're the kind of person who would read a newspaper." I'm like,
Charlie-
"Look at the fire.
Charlie writes for newspapers. Of course he's reading the newspaper,
Yeah.
even if he's asking Yasmina to help with the translation.
in the Croat newspaper, he says, "We will build a wall of Croat bodies to find these terrorists if necessary."
Well, as long as there's cultists in the mix.
Jesus Christ.
What?
So you agree with the term acceptable losses? Is that what I'm?
My arm. That needs cleaning.
Do you want me to clean it, or do you want to keep talking about acceptable losses?
I'm sorry. I was just angry.
Fair enough.
I
And,
wanted to hurt you.
and Charlie will like
I've been-
clean it and
I
rebandage.
apologize. I've been very snappy as of late,
You've had-
especially the past 2 sessions.
You know, some think those were your best sessions.
And they're wrong.
One person in particular
Yeah,
thinks.
one person.
They
one
really,
face.
you know, people have been saying to me how great you were the last couple of
Man,
sessions.
I don't want to say who you're reminding me of right now, but
I love a DM NPC. So it's the morning. You've got the whole world ahead of you,
All right,
and an
but-
hour's walk into town.
Is there no mule and buggy?
Is the factory directly in town, or is it like around the outskirts?
It's on the outskirts. You could probably get to the factory in like 30 or 40 minutes on
All right.
the way.
First stop, factory?
Yeah.
Sure.
if there's any way that we can get a hold, well, no, because we're walking into a military-controlled town. Walking in with a shotgun is a terrible idea.
Yeah, but I'm
I'll
keeping
put
this
it down my
hunting knife.
pants. It'll blend in.
No, it won't.
I mean, if you really want to blow off your family jewels,
It goes down my leg. It's fine.
My foot.
My family
like
foot.
an idiot.
What do you mean?
So after a good hike, you come to the fenced-off cement factory, and it seems to be in operation.
Oh.
It is a working cement factory.
So what's our cover story here? Why are we looking into this?
I might
We were
buy
hoping
it.
it was closed down and all the
Yeah,
commotion.
that's great. Yeah.
I might buy it.
No, that's good. I like it.
I might buy it.
Yeah, go for that. Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'm an
worked.
investor.
It's worked before.
That's true.
Yeah, you're industrious.
So you get to the gate, and there's a very bored man with a clipboard sitting in like a little wooden shed with like an oven, and he has the door closed, and you actually have to like rap on it to, and he will like open a little window, and he'll say something in Serbo-Croat. Did you bring Yasmina with you?
Yeah, for sure.
I think we would have had
Yeah.
to have a
All right,
translator.
I was definitely in favor of that.
Yeah, so she'll translate.
Ooh.
What do you want?
We'd like to speak to the owner about some sort of trade agreement or
Potential.
Trade agreements is fine. Looking
potential
at the
acquisition. Yeah.
That's a bit much.
Let's make an intelligence roll. I don't know what that means.
I want to buy this place
Why?
because I like it. Have you heard of diversifying portfolios? I'm in
He just
the
goes,
I'm in the hotel business, and I'd like. Okay, goodbye.
so you.
When in doubt, spit jargon.
That's right.
So you are like walking through a working cement factory. So outside there are
Does anyone know what we're doing?
there are people like shoveling stuff into bags. There are
know.
inside there is hellacious noise going on as things are being crushed inside to create the dust.
Nothing like the
That
smell of
becomes
lye
cement.
in the morning.
As we're walking through, I want to keep an eye out for any remnants of like blood splatter, because I suspect, based on the notes and what you found on his pants, this was where he was killed.
Okay.
And they may not have done a thorough job of getting rid of the blood splatter. So I'm keeping an eye out for anything like that.
All right. Outside you don't really see anything.
Didn't figure.
Is there any chance that the image of the guy who cut me is burnt into my memory?
Yeah, I was.
Oh
going
yeah,
to-
sure.
I should
yeah.
hope so.
Yeah,
I'm just looking around and
Yeah,
I see
you
if I
don't. You don't
recognize-
see anybody you recognize here.
Okay.
But you feel like you would definitely recognize that guy.
Yeah.
And you'd recognize the guy who like looked right in your eyes as he cut all the way up your arm.
No, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, you would definitely
Who's the
recognize.
other guy you think I would remember?
The burning guy.
Burning guy? Oh, I'm
guy.
expecting his face is all icky
Yeah.
now.
That's how you'd recognize him.
So, Goran? Does Yasmina know who Goran is? We'll talk to
That's-
Goran later.
That's Dr. Belizada.
Okay, cool.
And then I guess I'm just looking for faces that we may have seen at the train station.
Yeah, you don't see anybody.
Great, great, great.
If you try and go inside, somebody will be like, stop.
Yeah.
Why are you people here? You are two
Talk to a management?
people dressed like this. Don't come here.
Yes, management. Yes,
Your supervisor?
Yasmina.
We're trying to...
So he will
we
like
want to talk to your
I
manager.
want to
Yeah.
talk to your manager, and I
He'll,
put my
like-
hand on my hip.
he'll just and he goes walking off.
You've got the haircut
and,
for it, too.
And a guy in rolled up shirt sleeves comes down and in pretty good English will say, why are rich people here?
Just ask about buying the concrete. Don't say anything. Buying the whole place is kind of weird.
Fine. I am an American businessman who's here to find out about a potential trade agreement. We'd like to perhaps purchase your concrete.
You want to buy the cement?
A long-term contract, potentially. Yes,
He's
concrete and cement are
He's a
two
member
different
of
things.
the
though.
Sterling family. Concrete is useful in parts of building railways.
Yes,
They're
I'm a
considering building infrastructure
family.
and having.
This is cement factory, not concrete.
What the hell's the difference?
Cement goes into concrete.
Oh, I think this is a language barrier thing.
Yeah, we're
want-
not stupid.
You want
We're looking for a supplier for the goods that you are providing.
okay.
We're stuck in town for a little bit, and we figured we
Yeah.
might look into some beneficial relationships.
Okay.
Persuasion.
Come with me to office.
Okay.
So he'll take you inside, and he takes you up a stairway. The cacophony in here. There are 3 machines that are crushing and grinding stone into powder. You see there's like conveyor belts with the rocks going in, and then the machine just crushes these things, and the powder that is created is going straight into the bed of a truck. Then the truck will go outside and they'll shovel it into bags.
Great.
That's not how that's made.
Shut up.
Okay.
Head on a swivel. I'm looking for anything suspicious.
Yeah, I think
You can all make spot hidden rolls.
Well, it is.
I think when we get in there, I'd like to ask, tell him what we're going to use it for and ask for a tour.
Yeah. Just we want to make sure we're getting a high quality product, and we definitely know. This is a regular Stonehenge.
I got a 98.
All right.
Oh.
You see everything.
So everybody made it. This
What?
place is covered in dust. This dust is definitely not cocaine. Yeah.
Aw, poor thing.
The guy looks at you and goes, don't do that. That's dumb.
That's how I know
Yeah.
quality.
No, it is dumb, I agree.
It's silicate.
Oh, jeez. And y'all are breathing this?
Eh.
There's some cloth draped.
No, there's not a mask to be found in this.
They're wearing it underneath
The
their nose.
1920s, man. They're not, so
Look, if they know it's silicate, they have to know what it does to lungs.
it's not much silicate. These.
Not much.
So you're going on this tour, and you are certain that on the back of one of those machines you see a spot of blood, like dried blood, on the back of the largest crushing machine.
I at some point will tell everyone
Yeah,
I'm suspicious
so-
of the back of that machine.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's too loud inside unless you want to be like
Okay.
the guy is not even talking on the tour. He's just like walking and going. And then
Yeah. I'm motioning my scholarly like, oh yes.
For our podcast listeners, they're just sort of gesturing
Yeah.
in various directions.
then he will bring you back to his office, and for about 5 seconds he talks too loud.
Right.
And then he says, "So, how much cement you want to buy?"
I make some amount
All right.
that makes sense.
We can do this. What for?
Railways. My family is looking to expand into Europe.
Oh,
We're looking
he's
for a supplier.
outside of Yugoslavia, outside of the kingdom of Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes.
I knew
It's not
exactly what you
Yugoslavia
meant.
yet.
Either way.
Not for a few years.
We call it Yugoslavia, but we can do that. You can't.
Wow.
Yes, would that
valid.
be a problem?
Yeah, I guess you can't say it that way.
It's more paperwork.
I am not afraid of paperwork, my friend, as long as it is
Nothing
mutually-
going to Germans, huh?
No, Germans, Rückkehr. Yeah, that's right. And I wink at Erna.
Arna wiggles her eyebrows.
He's not too pleased with it.
So we can draw up contracts.
I will have my people contact your people.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, sir?
Why you walk here?
We don't have a car. Do you have
Yes,
any
we-
cars?
We have cement truck.
Could we
We'd
take it
love
into?
a cement
Could
truck.
we take it into town? My uncle's a little bit hurt.
You can follow along on delivery.
Yes,
Have delivery leaving in 30 minutes.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
I'm gonna like reach over and put a hand on Erna's shoulder, like maybe don't talk.
What did I say wrong?
you are speaking with German accent.
Oh,
Why did you pay us?
That would be lovely.
We have
not talk.
you.
So rich people want to buy cement, walk up to cement factory with no car.
We got ourselves a little bit stuck here because we were on the train when things got a little bit blown up.
Oh, on Orient Express.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay,
we
rich people
were-
on.
Just shut up. Shut up.
Yes, we were on the Orient Express, and
We were
and because
waylaid.
we were waylaid here anyway, because the rails got damaged, we decided we might as well make gold out of straw, so to speak.
Yes.
You
No,
haven't,
cement.
Take the opportunity that was given to us.
you haven't noticed any other strange rich people around here recently, have you?
No.
That sentence implies that we are weird.
We are.
I know, but
No,
usually you don't point to
you
it.
are only rich people who have walked up to factory. Why do you ask?
Just curious. There's a lot of rich people around. I want to know the competition.
No one else interested in cement.
Well, that's very
You look
foolish. of
very
them.
suspicious of me. Can I do a? I
Why
was
do
gonna
you
say
wear-
human roll.
Why do you
Can I-
wear?
It's not human
I
here.
know. Can I do a psychology
Sure,
roll?
you can make a psychology roll.
No, I didn't get it.
Why do you wear tuxedo to cement factory?
What am I, a farmer?
He never takes it off.
You are very curious people,
He's a little bit eccentric,
and
which is rich person for crazy.
and mostly American.
Yes.
Mostly.
What are you implying here? I don't understand. Do you want to have a contract or not?
I wonder. Down payment.
Oh, yes, of course. And I take out. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Just write it.
How much?
I love that Reggie's like.
I mean, so Reggie, out of character, Reggie did quote an amount.
You don't have to do.
Reggie did quote an amount of cement that
Right.
he wanted. Based on that, would we have gotten a quote of about how much that would be?
So the guy will say, for that down payment, $200.
There we go.
Then I give it to him.
All right, he's like, very nice. You
Money-
are favorite weird rich person.
Money covers a multitude of sins.
And by the way, he puts the money in
place of
his
birth.
Of
pocket.
course he does.
So, you want to ride into town on cement truck? No. Cement truck dirty. We put you in. I have car. I have worker drive you into. Where do you need to go in town? Fancy hotel?
Yes, the fancy hotel.
No.
What?
Hospital.
No.
We're going to
We're
the
going to
hospital.
hospital.
We need to go to the hospital.
Hospital. Okay, no problem. I have.
it's not
so
the
yeah, he will. Like he brings you all tea. He has a secretary.
Oh, now that the
tea.
money's out,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
being treated well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he has he and
You know how money works.
I will also say that if other strange rich people, that he and I have the deal, and okay,
we have plenty of cement.
wonderful.
No, he's saying he's not exclusive to you.
I would love to know about any other deals that you make.
You want to buy all cement?
No, just listen. Just be cool. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just be cool, huh? Can you just be cool?
Not that
please?
sort of country.
Yeah, no. I'm getting that vibe.
But please, to the hospital.
Yes, to the hospital we go. Hooray.
And if you could help us out for the day, that'd be great.
If you could just be our chauffeur for the rest
Don't, come on. We've been weird enough.
Don't listen to the German woman.
I think we drive you hospital and we never see you again, huh?
Me in particular.
Yes. Outside of the correct channels? Yes.
There are no correct channels.
Oh, okay, bye.
You go now.
I go now.
Yeah, so you pile into a very old, it's a very old car. And
Better
it,
get your concrete.
He's not getting no.
He's not getting his concrete.
Wait, is it cement
It's
or
cement.
concrete?
It is cement.
Cement. It's not concrete.
You keep saying concrete.
Yeah, sorry.
Wishful thinking.
I know.
They haven't, concrete is way under their tech level.
Do not give a shit. You're not getting it either way.
Yeah. It's fine.
You notice,
Notice.
you do notice that the factory closes at 6 o'clock.
Oh, so if he could come back. Ezra really wants us to
Ezra
come back.
wants us to come back here in the middle of the night.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I want? I want to take a break.
So bad.
Thomas, did you hear that?
Yeah, let me see if Tom. Yeah, that's why I want to take a break. We'll see if the evil corporate overlord lets us take a break.
Put the chips down.
Last chance to guess how many dice
Yeah.
Ren has
Don't
on
bet
the
on it.
table.
Before or after I threw 2 into the dice jail.
Oh.
Friends,
Before.
I'm going to give you a little tease because when we come back from break, we're going to bring back everyone's favorite segment, weird stuff people bought on Amazon using our affiliate links.
Ooh.
So stick around. Oh, nope. Thomas says do it now. Well, if the evil
it now.
corporate overlord says do it now.
Okay.
Now.
Are you gonna turn the heat on?
We don't have enough bits.
Please.
We wasted them on a hunting roll.
There's one more.
Hell yeah.
Get a minute of heat.
1 minute.
One singular minute.
So here's the thing, friends. We have a website we love, some of us love, that I'm not going to mention
Some of us feel really strongly about it.
because they turned us down to be an affiliate.
Send complaints to feedback@nuts.com.
Let's just say turning us down is nuts.
Dot.
.com.
And just let them know at feedback@nuts.com.
That we deserve an affiliate link.
Yes,
Here's the
Questing
thing.
Chaos, if the Questing Chaos had an affiliate link, tell them how much money
How much
you would
cheese
spend
dust.
on cheese powder.
Yeah.
It comes in 1 and 5 pound bags.
It's
And you
usable-
buy the 5-pound bag.
It's usable as
you're a
cement.
champ.
You can use it.
Cementing your
Use it as
intestines.
concrete.
No, it would never work. That's just ridiculous.
So what's the segment? Yeah.
So if
This is an old one.
just say that we were an affiliate with nuts.com.
Yeah.
The
That would be
kind
amazing.
of products that our listeners buy, like they're passing up money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're throwing away money.
Someone went on Amazon.com, owner of the free world, and bought the entire Drizzt Do'Urden book series.
Drizzt.
Thomas, by the way, has some thoughts. He recommends starting with the Crystal Shard.
Oh, thank you, Thomas.
I
Oh,
have
good.
it in there,
It is
good.
Crystal Shard. Okay.
Yeah, it's not Crystal Shard. There is a link in the Twitch chat and down below in the YouTube description. I'm not sure to what, to the our affiliate link to buy stuff on Amazon. So stick it to
Yes.
stick it to that website that we will not mention.
Feedback@nuts.com. Send your complaints
And
there.
tell them what you would have bought
Yeah.
if Quests and Chaos was an
And
affiliate.
how much of it you would have bought, which is a lot.
Send him a haiku.
They'll never know what they will
nut
never
haiku.
know what has hit them now.
That's just
That's
two
just
fives.
2 5.
It's
So you need something in the
575.
middle.
I need to go to the bathroom.
All right, he opened it for me.
Oh,
We'll be
gosh.
back as soon as 5 people can use one bathroom.
Woo!
Friends, I want you to know that I only read the stuff that Thomas puts on the prompter. So welcome back to whatever this crap is. That was initially what he wrote.
Oh.
But welcome back. In honor of DunderCon, we have a special offer at shop.questsandchaos.com where you could buy a dice tray. If you buy a dice tray tonight, we'll give you one of the signed ones. Yeah. But you can use code CHAOS at checkout and you can get 20% off any order.
That's just to compensate for us devaluing those.
Yeah. So we took 20% off of the value of every dice tray we signed. Patrons have their own code for 30% off.
Yeah, check the Discord and the hidden area for patrons.
Yeah, that code is Antonio.
Lucky number 8. Lucky number 8.
So
Say
The Ocho.
codes on the
Patreons, the code is Dane's Pants. Patreons, you have your
Dane doesn't wear pants anymore. You know that.
Yes, we
God, the code is hopeful.
I threw them all
He had
away.
to sell them all to pay for his haiku addiction.
I use haikus to keep me warm now.
Yeah.
We've had several visits from HR. Please send help.
Yes, and pants. So Patreons, you've got your own code that's just right there for you. It couldn't be easier. You can get 30% off. So go to shop.questsandchaos.com. Buy one of the. I think we have 2 shirts left. You know, there's. Soon the new merch will be up there. Maybe you can even get dice on there.
Ooh.
Have you heard about this?
No, this is the first time.
Do you know what dice are?
No.
What about a pool?
What is this?
No, there's the pool is not 30% off.
Aw,
Oh.
full price pool.
Yeah,
Full price pool.
full price pool.
We're getting a pool?
A dice pool.
The kitty.
Oh, we're playing Shadowrun?
just jump dice
Lady
onto the table.
Blackbird. Yay.
Speaking of a lot of dice.
Oh yeah. What?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you the number.
Okay.
40.
40. That's
a lot of dice.
Yeah.
That's because it is 8 sets of dice, and I always put away the 20s and the 12s because you don't use them at all in Call of Cthulhu. So
Somewhere
it
a
is
barbarian just got really sad.
Oh.
sadness. So yeah,
Great
it is-
axe.
It is
Those are my dice.
8 sets of 5 dice each.
I'm buying a great axe. That is the D12 in Call of Cthulhu, right?
Oh heck yeah! Oh, Erna's getting off the sword train and
I wanna
onto
see-
the axe
I want to see
train.
Rudy like just.
I'm a big level axeman now.
His arms just tear off at the shoulders. It's just a flesh wound.
Only
It's
his
fine.
only his right arm. His left arm never gets hurt.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't need to go to the hospital. It's fine. I'll just wear some thread.
See? It holds everything together, especially as you get older.
It's like duct tape.
Yeah. Everything's
Old.
You're.
When we left,
We're so close in age. We're so close in age.
Yeah, but he actually has worn all of those years.
That's true.
You're still about like 15.
And your skincare routine.
yeah, you moisturize.
I use a lot of loofahs.
He uses a lot of cocaine. So different.
Invigorates you.
But not your skin.
And not your nose.
I didn't do it like that.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Got
Yeah,
mine
your
in
teeth
liquid
are
form.
no great shakes
I
either.
just well, I mean, it was the I'm getting them for my teeth.
Yeah.
Where I'm supposed to put them on my teeth, and it's just like nah. Didn't go on the teeth. Yep.
Great for
When
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
we went to break, you were getting dropped off at the hospital, General Hospital. Luke and Laura are there.
How dramatic.
Hospital.
It is. It
Who's
is.
fucking who?
What?
It's a soap opera reference.
Ah.
Apka Bolnicza Vinkovci.
Okay.
Vinkovci General Hospital. And there is in the lobby, there is a picture of Dr. Bellanzada.
Oh. He's a big deal.
He is one of he's one of the top surgeons there.
How many tentacles does he have?
He has none.
At least not any that we
None
can
of the
see.
photo.
Not visible.
Yeah.
We know how they hide those.
And the woman at the front desk will say something in Serbo-Croat, and
I guess I'll ask, well, Yasmina, before we go in, like, do you want to go in as yourself? Do you want to, like...
yeah, who would I go in as?
Well, yes.
Is it safe to go in as yourself?
Oh, I'm sure. Yes.
Are
Well,
you?
I'm not, but... Safety in numbers, right?
Hopefully.
It's a good point.
I mean, are you concerned about Dr. Bellanzada?
I already told you, yes.
We're concerned about everyone
It's
here.
just because your father said not to
That
trust
must be
anyone.
exhausting.
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is. I
Oh,
used
you
to
get
trust
used to it.
everyone. Yeah. You do.
I have 1 point in exhaustion. All my ability checks are at disadvantage.
Don't bring that in here.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so, okay. Well, I didn't want to put her out there without her permission. So, I was confirming this.
so. The woman will. The woman at the front desk will politely. The doctor is very busy.
Old friend? Now that I've gotten permission.
Oh wow! Okay. So you're just.
Thrown
That's
under
why
the bus.
that's why I asked.
She says, "I will. Pardon me. I will give the doctor a note."
Great. Also, my uncle might need medical attention.
I'm fine.
How fun. This is a new person. Oh, three.
All right. Yeah, she's like, he doesn't sneeze.
We'll get him a new
Fine.
sleeping towel.
He's fine.
You got to babysit this time. I got my eye on you.
So
Thank you for worrying.
I'm going to worry about you.
Forever.
everybody, make me a credit rating roll.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Reggie's ready.
Oh no.
Mine's pretty bad. Oh, yeah. That's a fail.
Okay.
83 out of 20. Yeah.
77.
Just made it.
Heaven's number.
Regular success.
Almost got a hard 39 out of 30 out of 70, and
Would you like to spend luck?
How many luck do you need to spend?
4.
I have 55 luck.
But that's a lot of luck.
Do you
fluff up your
wanna
text
do?
sheet.
Oh, you roll? No. For a high credit man?
No, we don't need it for that.
All right, so-
I will spend the luck.
Oh.
All right, so you have a hard.
This is my superpower. This is the only thing I'm good for.
You know, you could just.
Well-
if you're looking for results, just bribe her.
No. I don't know what this is
So
for.
because you spent that luck, the woman will be like, I'll be right back.
All right.
And she says, the doctor will see you. Come with me. And she takes you into a little office that is very crowded with all of you in it. And after about 5 minutes, Dr. Bellanzada, a plump, small man, balding, will enter and in excellent English, he'll say, hello, how can I help you? There are quite a few of you.
Does he notice Yasmina?
He doesn't recognize her. She's never met him. She's told
okay.
you.
Okay, that's right.
I mean, I think we're looking at
I'm not the talker
Yasmin
here, guys.
to see if I'm hoping.
Well, I think
Oh my, have you been hurt?
See, persuade's not going to work against an actual doctor. Oh yeah, I scraped my arm.
Scraped.
Oh dear. Would you like me to look at it?
Yes.
yeah.
Very
You
well.
don't have
He starts to expertly take off. Like, there's no pain. And he looks at it and he's like,
I know
yes.
there's no pain. I'm awesome.
You know, there is a possibility
Yeah.
that I could repair this without a scar.
Oh, no scar.
You see, I'm a
Magician.
my passion is assisting those who were disfigured in the war. And there's a burgeoning medical field, reconstructive surgery.
He's the first plastic surgeon.
If I say yes, will you stop?
I don't understand.
telling me about this.
Yes.
Stop talking.
Would you like me? I could. It would now. The surgery is rather. It would take a little time, but I do think with the proper skin grafts we could.
It's just a gash.
That is going to.
Leave a mark.
Yes, an awful mark.
I think, regardless, you should get medical attention for this. Whether it matters to you what you look like after, that's fine.
Yeah, I did what I could, but I am certainly no surgeon.
Chicks dig scars, dude.
Do they?
Chicks love it when you look real nasty.
What are chicks?
You know, broads.
Dames. Got it.
Broad as
James.
in wide?
It's a slang for women.
Oh, yeah, I'm not that into it.
You're not that into women?
Okay. If you really want to,
Why? How can I help you? There's a lot of.
I'm looking at Yasmin like, help me. And
Did you kill my father?
Jesus. Okay.
Nice.
I beg.
Right. Yes.
this is Yasmin. Then I introduce her as the daughter of.
Oh dear, this is.
Can
My
we
dear
do-
friend
wait,
whose
wait.
name I can't remember.
Dragomir
Dr.
boy.
Morris.
This is Dragomir. Oh, you are Dragomir's daughter. Oh, you poor thing. I'm so sorry. I don't know. He disappeared. I feel so.
When was the last time you saw him?
It was.
Spoke with him.
It was. It was a week ago. Yes. No, it was. It was 4 days ago. He.
Hold on a second.
Oh wait, no. 6 days ago now. And
Pause time.
You can't. It doesn't exist.
Freezing the moment.
I hate that you and I did the same joke at the same time.
Y'all, skin grafts. Skinless one.
Skin.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, cool. Time reference should also be on the bingo card.
Dragomir was staying with me. Yes. But our schedules were so different. He had the archaeological dig. I had my work here, and then also my research, which is really my true passion.
Do you remember what the last thing you all talked about was?
I do. It's so. So, he became worried about the artifacts he was finding at this Crusader's tomb, as he called it, and he felt they were dangerous. He was then that horrible woman wrote the article in the newspaper, and Dragomir was furious and became paranoid and raving, and he was uncontrollable. He felt some of the items that were in the Crusader's tomb were dangerous, even wicked, but I didn't agree. I mean, they're merely tools. They're simply items. None of them have intrinsic good or evil. That's impossible.
Moral quality.
Yes, and they're also historical artifacts. Dragomir was intent on destroying them.
Oh my goodness.
And I could not imagine destroying these wonderful pieces of art. And so we had a disagreement, and he became very angry with me, and stormed out, taking several of the artifacts, and said that if I wouldn't help him, he'd destroy them himself.
That's why he was in the concrete factory.
Destroying the artifacts in the crusher.
Smash.
Yes. He believed he could destroy them.
You said you are a researcher. What is your research? Your passion?
My passion is assisting the veterans
Oh,
who
of course.
have been butchered in the war.
You don't need to roll. I am
German.
I am German. I was born in Germany. we are all victims of this. I don't know what to tell you.
Yes, you are so right.
You seem like a learned, elevated, enlightened man. Above nationalistic prejudices.
Nationalism is a plague
Truly.
on the family of humanity.
We're all
So my
on
passion,
board with that.
my passion is to assist these poor men and women who have suffered the degradations of wartime, whether it was poison gas or having limbs destroyed or becoming brutally disfigured. And I spend every moment that I can trying to help these poor people. At no small expense to myself, I must say.
You seem like a good man.
Well, you're
Can I
very
roll a
kind.
psychology roll on him?
You sure can.
You seem like a good man, are you?
You
Oh,
don't,
that's
I don't think you mean that.
9, baby.
All right.
That's a critical.
He passionately believes everything he is saying.
Yeah.
And with an 09, that is true for all the stuff he said about his time with Dr. Morich as well.
Yeah. Does he seem worried about him?
He does.
Yeah.
So I was under the, hope, really, but I suppose assumption that he'd return to Zagreb, but I guess that is not the case.
No, he is missing.
And Yasmina will say, he's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
We found his body. Oh, he goes ashen face.
Whether you...
like reach out and put a hand under his elbow if he wobbles.
Yeah.
at
No,
that.
thank
The men who did it. did
Dragomir.
this.
Oh no. Well then,
We found them.
I insist you allow me to help you.
Well, there's no need for grafts, though. I didn't lose any skin.
Well,
You might.
I can give you some medical care that will hopefully.
minimal medical care, no skin grafts, please.
Well, yeah, there's just no need for a skin graft.
There's no
Is there?
No.
Not. One of us is a doctor.
Yeah. Look, if you're telling me that you need to cut out skin and do more sutures somewhere else to make this one better, I don't care if it's scars.
Oh, I'm actually experimenting on skin grafts that would come from fresh cadavers.
Poor sand roll.
Okay.
That is,
So
you can tell on my face that I am anti-convinced. I am talked out. Completely.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry if I said something to offend you.
No, it's just
It is cutting edge.
So I'd like to cut in with a very very carefully phrased
All right.
statement that is
I have money.
engineered to elicit a response from him that can be intuited.
All right.
Okay.
Go on.
I want to.
Like dating an autistic person.
I would like.
Hey, stop looking at my dating profile.
I know.
I have designed this to elicit a response from you.
I would like. I am Data. I would like to. I would like. Thank you. I would like to.
Data wears pants.
Data wears a jumpsuit.
Get it right.
Get it right.
later on.
Anyway.
Pants.
Anyway.
It started with a jumpsuit, but then pants.
Lore wore pants.
Hey, boy.
Data wore. Anyway,
I'm gonna take a nap while you guys argue Star Trek.
I would like.
Pants for the evil one?
I would like to say, like, cut in and say something to the effect of, we wouldn't want any brothers to give up their skin, or something to that effect. Like,
He just looks very confused.
make a brotherhood of skin veiled.
He clear like it does not land on
I don't-
him at all.
I don't have
You
to
don't
do
even
it.
need to roll. He's just like
Okay. All right.
I don't think I have access to his brother's skin.
Oh, well, no.
That wouldn't be. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. So,
If you want to give this some basic care,
Just basic
All
care,
right, all right.
please.
Yes, I'm. But it's the least I can do, given that you said that you were dealing with the men who did this to Dragomir.
Has anyone come to the hospital for burns over their?
It's a very interesting question. I can find that out for you.
Yes, because
Wilhelmina, and he'll say something to her in Serbo-Croat.
Oh, that was the name of my first Call of Cthulhu character.
Aw,
And,
Philomena.
because one of the men I managed to injure
Bo's
them
character brutally
before.
murdered.
where were the burns?
She was great.
I think I
had fun
got
with
pretty
her.
close
All
to
right.
some.
This,
I will.
this area around this
through a
this
lamp.
area.
He was still burning when I left.
oh man.
Please don't tickle each other.
This is a hospital. If not here, where? Okay, sorry. Yeah, that did not actually happen. He was, Dale was causing trouble. Can't stand
Around
that.
this.
I'll see if Wilhelmina has found anything.
Yahoo!
He rolls an +5 on medicine.
Oh, you're
So
doing
like
better.
he will just like
Oh, it actually doesn't hurt now.
He casts the heal spell.
so he will
76 points.
as he's sort of talking, he's like for about 20 minutes, he's like essentially kind of laying the flap of skin back down and like wrapping it up very carefully, and this should meld itself fairly well. You gain 4 hit points.
Him working on Rudolph's arm is like his fidget while we're
that's
talking.
right. Yes. So
Should I be able to use my hands better now?
Can I play violin?
were you not able to before?
I think you've cured me.
He's an Olympic level fencer.
Oh,
Was out of practice.
Please let him remember. Please let him remember. Please let him remember.
Doesn't even matter. I
did
don't
you
care.
say your last name was Klein?
No, I didn't. But
But it is.
yes.
Are you?
Yes. Would you like an autograph?
I would.
All right.
Yeah.
What an honor!
also Ernest's
Let me tell you that as something of a fencing fan myself, I found your treatment to be shameful.
Thank you.
Very kind of you to say.
Who among us has not had a day,
Whomst among
Yes.
us.
a week,
Doctor,
3 weeks?
Oh, I
Several
went for
years.
a few years.
Yeah, all right, several years. But who among us has not let that person cast the first stone?
Doctor, this may seem like an out-of-field question, but speaking of blades, did Doctor, the other guy, what's his name? I say his real name. Yes.
More.
I don't know names. Did he have in possession of his possession a knife?
Among the artifacts?
Yes.
Possibly. When Dragomir became, once that article was written, he was a changed man. It became dark. He was, he would lash out at me even, as saying that I was trying to take things from him or something like that. He left. He was staying at my house. He left my house at that point. I think he was living at the archaeological dig, for Pete's sake.
Oh, really?
At that point. And we finally had, the last time I saw him, we met for lunch, and I tried to convince him of the historical and archaeological value of these items, and he was bound and determined to destroy them, and he stormed off. Didn't even finish his kugel.
So I got a chance to have a look at the text of the article. It indicated that she had some sort of a source. Do you have any idea who might have sold him out like that?
Well, he raved.
I'm sure.
He was sure that one of his own staff had betrayed him to that woman.
I mean, were there? I haven't actually seen the full article, but I understand there were pictures attached to it.
There were a few pictures of the archaeological site, which were taken from his field notes.
So someone who had access to those
Yes,
would have
yes.
taken those. Do you have any idea who might have done something like that?
I don't. I believe he had said that he believed it was a research assistant named Lazar but he was
It's an evil name if I've ever heard.
Right?
he was frequently only semi-coherent at this point.
Sure.
It's like Lazarus.
You know,
Lazarus.
at times
Or
these
like
things
Lizelle. Or,
overtake you.
Yes, yes.
Lizon. Also Lizon.
So I respect your desire to preserve these things, but he took them all with him, everything that he had. He didn't leave anything with you.
No, he, in fact, when I asked him where these items were, he flew into a rage and said I would never find them.
All right.
And said that only this young lady would be able to find them.
Yes.
So I mean,
Yeah. There are people after them.
oh my.
So,
Well, I mean, it sounds like with this injury that I see here, yes.
so you should be careful.
Oh, I'm sure I'm not in any danger.
If you've been connected to the good doctor, it is a non-zero chance. Especially since you were his friend.
And since we came to talk to you.
I see.
I
Well,
wasn't gonna say that, but yes.
Well,
Just
I'll
leave
deserves to
fully. Yeah.
Transparent.
Yeah.
Keep your guard up. Stay alert.
yes.
I hope that they will recognize that you have nothing to do with this, but
Yes, yes. Where? If you tell me where you're staying, I can. If I learn anything, I can send you word.
I mean, they already know where we are.
Yeah, I trust this man.
Where-
I'll
we're staying at the Hunting Lodge.
yeah.
The hunting.
Yes, yes.
Very rustic.
You're staying at the
Very.
lovely,
Deliciously
There.
quaint.
the
Venison for
lovely
days.
Lovachki Dvorak Lodge.
That's what I say.
Rolls right off the tongue.
If I hear anything, I assure you, is so. We are certain that Dragomir is.
Oh, very.
I'm sorry.
He is no more.
he was a good
has
man.
ceased to be.
Yeah.
He was a good man.
I had a great deal of respect for him. Yeah.
Everybody, make me a psychology roll.
Again? I just rolled a 9.
Ah,
Oh,
Actually,
Barely, but yes.
hard.
hard success.
Yeah. I'm
also a
pretty good at it.
success.
Anybody
failed.
get a hard? Anybody get better than a hard?
Arm feels great.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like,
He sprinkled cocaine on it.
I just want it known that I rolled an 83 out of 85.
oh my gosh.
So you did get it, though.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
did get it. It's just not a, you know.
So with a hard success, there's a weird twitch when he says that that he was, that
was a
last
good man?
bit. He was a good man.
Yeah.
He was a bad man.
He's all right.
So with that, as we're leaving, I might like hold back a second as we're leaving and say, look, I wouldn't say this in front of Yasmina, but if there's anything you would share with me, we're trying to do the right thing here.
He was not the Dragomir that I knew towards the end.
He was changed.
He was changed terribly.
Yeah.
He
How
was
much mythos did he have?
Yeah. Like over 21?
he was mad and paranoid and frankly dangerous. He threatened me. He said that if I followed him, he would shoot me.
Yeah.
I don't know who that person was.
Yeah. Trauma
Don't do that.
can do horrible things to you.
It's so true. The men that I try to help,
Yeah.
that I can repair their bodies,
Yeah.
but I cannot touch their trauma. And that weighs on me greatly.
Well, what you said about him still was true. Even
I felt uncomfortable saying too much in front of his daughter, who has suffered so much.
yes, I think that is reasonable, and you are a good man for it.
You are very kind.
The,
Well, if I can be of any assistance to you,
I appreciate it.
this is my home address. He'll give you.
right.
He'll give you his card.
be careful.
Yes.
Erna internally thinks, sorry for not trusting you earlier. Which, you know.
Trust
And
no
now
one.
I have you.
Yeah, I know.
In our clutches.
And now you're mine.
My brain is terrible. There was text in the last section that was Arabic. Was that?
Yeah, it was in the storage. I was excited for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're
In the storage unit, there is an Arabic book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you left everything in the storage.
Yeah, we didn't take anything. And it is guarded.
Although now we have all of the pieces.
But we still don't have the
Because
knife.
you got the claim check.
Oh, yeah. We have
you have full
But whatever
access.
that book wasn't something because it.
It was not pertinent.
I
no.
get the impression that he left Yasmin everything that she would have needed to have find where he had hidden the things.
Yeah.
So I.
Well, but and again, his note there tells her who to send it all to.
Yeah. In Sophia.
Yeah.
So there's something that.
But the knife is still missing.
Yeah. So something.
But he said he went to the archaeological dig a bunch. So and we have not gone yet. And I really want to.
I know.
Night.
I think at this point, the only places the knife could be is cement mixing plant.
Do you
You think
remember?
he hid it there, and that's why they didn't find? I don't know. I think that he went to scope it
Well,
out.
there was that blood that I found at the back of one of the
You saw
machines.
what?
I saw blood at the back of one of the machines.
Well, that just would have been where they had killed him.
That was just an OSHA violation.
Well, his head wasn't blown off; it was crushed. And there was a cement factory where things were crushed.
Crushed?
No, it was a shotgun blast to the face.
Yeah, his head was blown off by a shotgun.
Do we know that it was blown off by a shotgun?
You're
Well, you
pretty
failed
sure.
the medicine checks.
Yeah, I mean,
Can we just trust that I know what a shotgun blast looks like and move on?
So here's the thing.
now once Charlie
How
stepped
hard
on what
would
was
it-
left of his head,
Well,
Here's like, if I crush someone's head, which I never have done, roll persuade, and
If you
I
have,
wanted to mask
this
it, I
is a
would then
safe
blast
space.
it with. It would look like a shotgun. Like how else would you mask that?
and that does tie in with the not much blood. You know,
Oh, yeah.
whatever happened, you're sure that he was not shot with a shotgun there.
oh no, we know that
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm just saying that's how I would mask it. It would make perfect sense that he went there to look how to crush things because that was in his notes of like if we had the technology to crush it, that would be the way to do it.
That is the place to crush anything.
And that's where he.
So we're gonna have to go
died.
there after dark, aren't we?
I don't.
But no, the second one, is the site.
the dig.
Let me finish my. So
No, I will not.
Yes, please do.
I think he went to the cement factory to look to see if that would fit the needs. I don't think if he had brought the stuff with him, they would have had it. I don't think it's at the dig site because
they want it.
they know where the dig site is, unless it's hidden there.
There might be a hidden spot at the dig site that he kept it in.
But then that would be pointed at in the information he left Yasmin.
But
So-
Maybe there's some sign or clue there that he would have
only
left.
she would know.
Right.
Would he did and I looked to Yasmin. Did he instruct? Has he left you anything to go look there? What has he given you?
You
We
have
should-
everything in his letter. He said,
But see, everything that he's left has been code and messages and
Look, it doesn't hurt anything for us to go and look at the dig site.
agreed.
If we go there now, we're
code,
there in
the code that she got was that something was in the forest.
Well, yeah.
after
After
the
she
code that
failed,
she
no.
got from her failed sanity roll.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Do we think that it's actually? Do we have any reason? Because I missed a lot of this. Do we
No,
have any
no,
reason to
she
think
was-
there was a code in there at all.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
she said she heard her father's voice last session.
Yeah.
And
like-
she did seem to actually be able to find
did.
his body. Like, so I'm not doubting her on that.
Yeah.
But I don't think that the items were out there because, as you pointed out, if he had taken them with him, if he taken the items with him, they would be in their hands now.
Though, to be fair, is there a chance that they got part of it, but they want everything?
I mean, that's possible. But if he had the items that he considered the most necessary to destroy, that would be what they would have wanted the most.
Perhaps
Is there like a quick rundown of what we? Because I
I don't think we know what he took with him.
No, I mean, the knife
Not
is...
of that. I'm asking more like what information he left Yasmin.
So the first thing
Yasmina.
was
Yasmina.
Yasmina. The first thing was a letter that basically told her, I've learned some things about the Order of the Noble Shield and their history. Most of it should not be made public. Details of the excavation, including photographs of the site, were leaked to the local press. The story was meant as an attack against my character, but I now fear for the security of the find. He says there are various documents and artifacts which would be quite valuable to an unscrupulous collector. I'm
I'm
sorry.
a saint, but yeah.
I'm sorry
You're
for being
semi-scrupulous.
I'm sorry for being vague, but I dare not write more in case this letter is intercepted. I don't know who to trust. I need you to come to Vinkovci at once. I'll be waiting for you at the Hotel Lerner. He was not, but he left her a note there as well. If I'm not there, I'll leave a message for you at the front desk. And that started the scavenger hunt. He then said, just go directly to the hotel. I'll explain everything in person. Hopefully I'll have most of it sorted out. I hate to possibly put you in danger, but I don't know who else I can trust. Bring my service revolver and the box of ammunition. And then the note at the hotel was just the scavenger hunt of finding the various points that got you
into the storage unit.
And then the notes from the
notebook.
The notebook.
So, but there. Okay, so in the storage unit, there is more information that.
In the storage
There are
unit,
lots of
there's
intriguing documents.
there's some intriguing documents, including some that were in Arabic.
Yeah.
And a lot of interesting items. But the most interesting thing was the notebook that was coded that she summarized for us.
And the knife, which we haven't found yet.
Right, the knife is still
At
MIA.
large.
Do we want to try and get at the Arabic text to see if there's anything in there to?
We could.
Maybe, but I think that it's going to be more immediately relevant to try to go to the dig site and see if there's anything
Agreed.
hidden there. Because the Arabic text would have been taken from the dig site and would be from the time of the Crusades.
Yeah.
Remind me for After Dark to talk about the ghost story from the first game that we played of this
Fun.
at the dig site.
If we are moving on from the hospital, I
Yes.
think
Yeah.
I would like to, separate from these folks, check in with Beauregard.
Okay. Yeah, you go to the hotel and they're like, oh, yes, Mr. Beauregard has let it be known that he's at your disposal, so please go right on up.
Thank you. Go into his room.
Yeah.
I essentially, this needs to be a whole thing.
Yeah.
But essentially saying,
He is in he's wearing boxer shorts and a sleeveless like undershirt and his cowboy hat.
of course.
And he is sitting in like a ridiculously plush chair with his legs up, drinking tea.
Good for him.
And the doctor,
Beauregard, you're drinking tea.
it's not bad. You put some whiskey in it.
There it is.
That's what I was waiting for.
Fair. Either of the suspects that would have the knife don't. The knife is at large. I will take care of it. You are released. You may go back home.
I'm not going anywhere until we got that knife, and it's in your hands.
Fair? Then you will remain here until I've found it.
I don't think you understand how this.
I believe your orders were to kill the person with the knife and give it to me. Now, no person has the knife. It is
Says
at
you.
large. And what research have you done into this matter?
Well, I found this doctor, Bellanzada.
Does not have it.
Did he tell you that?
No. But I know for a fact he doesn't.
How do you know for a fact he
Those
doesn't
are
have it?
my facts to know. You don't need to know my business.
Did you know that Bellanzada guy has himself a compound on the edge of town?
That I did.
Does all sorts of freaky shit on sheep and dogs and
I
fucking
did,
animals?
I did know about that, yes. Now, I believe I asked you for more information before and you didn't disclose it, so if you had these things before and wouldn't tell me, that seems as if it's going against our efforts here seem strange.
Do I work for you?
You work for my family, and
I
you
work
are...
for your father.
Point taken.
The big man runs all.
Yes, well, doesn't he just?
And who do you think the big man
Listen,
trusts
Beauregard,
more?
I'm not here for a pissing contest. I need the knife.
You'd lose that
I think
too.
you're going to... I'm sure I would. I believe your
I'm
methods...
going to that compound
When?
tonight.
Why?
Blow some fuckers up.
With what?
With what? He looks around at like the copious amount of guns in there.
He's just got guns.
Yeah, they're like at
It's
least
not like
4.
explosives or
No,
anything?
no.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna light them some bitches up and find that knife.
So you're going to go in and John Wick your way through until you find a knife.
I don't understand your reference.
He's the movie star, John Wick.
Moving pictures have never done it for me.
Well, you haven't seen the right moving pictures.
There's only one thing that really makes me happy in life.
It's killing people, yes.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
I kind of get him.
Nick, we all get him, okay?
Yeah.
We're a big fan of this dirtbag, okay?
It's the simple things in life.
Yeah.
like it.
He's very straightforward, and we haven't gotten that at all in this campaign.
Yeah. Refreshing, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Even if he's a bloodthirsty murderer.
He's just so upfront about it. I'll be quiet, sorry.
I mean, look, if you showed up at that compound around 9:30 tonight, I might
would
save you one.
What would it take you for you to waylay this expedition by a day?
If you find the knife, well, then I don't gotta kill nobody.
Yes. Have you checked the expedition site?
What?
No. Wonderful.
I mean, they cleared that all out, right? It's empty.
Who's they?
I don't know. Whoever the hell was digging there. That's all your bullshit. I don't deal with that.
I don't want you killing superfluously.
I never kill superfluous.
Well, you're about to blow up them fuckers, so
That ain't superfluous at all.
I believe I can do it subtly and without as much exposure.
All right, son. You got one day.
I got one day. Thank you,
I can...
Pops. You
Don't-
called me son. I don't know.
He gets a revolver. Don't you ever call me that.
You called me son.
I got one son, and he comes nowhere near any of this.
It's news to me. Fair enough.
Now I like him even more.
All I do is make compassionate villains.
I'd like to just like stare down.
Yeah, yeah,
like, not even looking at the
and
gun.
he just will put the gun down finally.
Yeah, great.
One day.
You gonna kill me? Is that what you're saying, Beauregard? You're gonna kill me one day?
No, you
Mr.
got
B,
one day
Mr. Oh, okay.
until
I thought you were threatening
we solve
me.
this problem the right way.
Yes.
My way.
Yes. Good to know. I appreciate your working with me.
Or the highway.
Now, if you don't mind, I got a whore showing up in 30 minutes.
Oh, congratulations.
What a
Let me know how that goes. Have a good time. Goodbye.
I don't kiss and tell.
Enjoy your tea.
I just like him more and more.
I got a whore, but I won't kiss and tell. I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna be kissing. But afterwards, I ain't telling how.
The details of the kissing will remain clandestine.
The kissing will occur.
How do we hire him?
We can't.
Backup PC.
I want to be able to do that.
I'd have to like cast a spell to like change his allegiance. Like, it's a whole thing. Or kill my dad.
How could that possibly
Do not
happen?
give away the shocking ending to the crying game.
How could that possibly? How could I kill my dad from across the globe?
Don't you have to shake his hand?
Yeah, that was what we said.
What? What?
Ooh.
Notes are being passed.
Red likes to do that. Sneaky notes.
Yeah.
There are some things that
Oh, yeah.
there
that's
are
great.
some
That's a great
things that I
point.
miss about being remote, and one of them is the ability to send
sending it
private messages through Zoom.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That is the one thing that I truly miss, especially the way that you use it.
Fire was so good.
Except Nick would send me, like, in Cthulhu, like an 8-page long, like, chat message.
No, we're talking about like during the game.
No,
I see,
during the
Jerry.
game, he would message James, and he and James had a private conversation about what Tim was doing. It was amazing.
And it was everyone was. They tried to get me. They tried to get.
I mean, you can share that with me when I tell you all about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to.
I wasn't sure how much you were going to tell all of us.
You guys were having a lovely lunch.
We had a lovely lunch.
No, I.
This tea is delightful when you add
It's
a
a-
little bit of whiskey to it.
I'm like. Were you there? Were you there?
It's like the Ratatouille moment of the food critic.
You know I put whiskey in everything.
Yes.
Add some whiskey to my soup.
As do I, as I put whiskey in my ice water.
Now, was I
Pour
like
out the
that?
water, keep the ice, pour in the whiskey.
yeah,
it's iced
okay,
water
well,
now.
A different pathway I could
It's
go down.
just whiskey kiss.
As I put whiskey on my ice cream.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I call
Like,
it.
well,
It's
I
cold,
think
but it
It's good
burns.
for, like, you know, if you're feeling something really strongly, you say, oh, let's have some.
Friends, if you have issues with alcohol dependence, don't go to nuts.com.
I call it a Tennessee affogato. No.
Anyway,
So I tell you all about the whole conversation. I don't hold anything back.
Okay. Compound.
Compound.
I mean,
Or
I'm
30 minutes.
the waiter's like, oh,
so I'm gonna make a suggestion, and you can do with it what you want. But one Texas feller speaking about another Texas feller. If he's got as many guns as you describe, I bet the occupying army would have something to say about that.
That's an excellent point.
Oh, rat him out.
A lot of really awful blow-up kind of things to say about it. If you don't want
Some
to,
bitches have any idea who I am.
doesn't matter here.
I would watch that showdown.
Ona loves violence.
I didn't used to.
I'm just
Don't look at
saying.
me.
It's not
If
your
you
fault.
No. That's an excellent point.
If you need to deal with this Mr. Beauregard,
If
and
we're unable to retrieve the knife by tomorrow evening, I think that may be a course of action we have to.
But a compound.
That is something that is very.
Man, I thought I got a really good read on him.
Well, that's why I.
he said he was doing experimentations. He was on the cutting edge of science. That makes sense. They experiment on animals in order to do things on humans. I thought you knew that.
He's splicing corpses into sheep.
He was talking about taking a skin from a cadaver and putting it on your uncle. He's done these experiments.
Okay, fair enough.
That's a very scientific
I'm not
thing
a
to
modern
do.
science
compounds
person.
just have really bad PR.
Well,
It's just the word compound sounds scary.
that's fair. But think
So
of
I'm
it
thinking back. I think we dealt with that compound.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. In
There was a mortar involved.
Jesus.
What?
We decided not to go anywhere near that.
Okay,
compound.
this is
You know
after
what?
dark.
This
This
was-
is
It's after dark conversation.
Ezra,
After our conversation.
I think I would like to try a magic.
At the restaurant?
Shit.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. The answer is
there's
no.
probably-
Somewhere else.
there's
Not
a-
where we sleep.
There's probably a nice restroom.
There's a restroom that will have been nice.
It's got that weird round couch that all old-timey bathrooms
Essentially,
have.
this
It's
is.
covered in flesh now.
You can
It's a flesh toilet.
Couch.
You can tell me what this involves, but
All right.
I think I would like to do essentially like a drone shot or like a remote viewing of the compound to like do an
Make me an
overview.
occult roll.
Okay.
You want to scry?
You just
I want to
You
scribe.
find a crow and put out your eye. This is basic magic.
What?
Nick is too good at this.
No, this is right. I'm
I
right.
have a 5
right?
in occult.
I really enjoy the fact that you're like, I'm gonna do it.
Whoa! I have a 5 in occult, and I rolled a 2.
All right. So you are. Now make me a POW roll.
Okay. Let me mark off occult real
Yeah,
quick.
please.
Wow, that was a hyperphysics roll right there.
Hyperphysics roll. 22 out of 65,
All right.
baby.
So
That's a hard
you are
success.
sitting there
Okay,
Yeah.
let's get you a crow.
at the restaurant.
Get me a crow.
And here's something for your eye.
I need a crow. I need an ice pick, and I need a bottle of water.
And you are sitting there at the restaurant and you're like thinking about how you might do that. And you casually dip your finger into your drink and you start to like swirl your finger and the water starts to like swirl and you start to see in that like the topography of Vinkovici in the swirls of the water. Make me a sand roll.
Yeah, you knew that was coming.
Did
Maybe you get some mythos.
Please fumble.
81 out of 82.
Oh!
Motherfucker.
You made it.
You
All
were
right.
so sane.
You are surprisingly okay with
This
this.
is almost horrifying. Almost horrifying.
I'll say like my knuckles on my chair like go white
Yeah.
as I'm like feeling like this like surgence, and then I'm able to like breathe through it and
Yeah.
like bring it down, and like I catch your eye and you're like super sane too. So you see the like
Help steady you.
yes the pure willpower of sanity.
Hell yeah.
So your eyes won't leave. You're just like staring into your drink, almost like you've been drawn into it. What are you trying to see?
I'm trying to see like I'm trying to get like the complexity of the compound.
Okay.
I'm trying to get like if any morally terrible, like obviously moral torture, any like sacrificey kind of things are happening.
Human experimentation.
Human experimentation. I'm trying to judge this man's intention and character based on how he has set up his compound.
So the compound looks kind of compoundy. There's 5 or 6 buildings.
It's your classic compound.
One of them has greasy smoke coming out of the top.
Greasy, you say?
That's when you're burning living things.
You definitely see there's at least one man who
Not a man.
looks like he doesn't have an arm, but is walking the perimeter like a guard.
Yeah.
There are there's one gate in, and there's barbed wire all along the top of the fence. It seems, it's a very secure compound. It seems, but you definitely see a guy who is very guardy, although he is missing an arm. Clearly,
And it's just one guy.
There's no tentacles underneath that.
no, there are no tentacles.
That you can see.
That you can see.
But I've got magic vision.
You got true sight.
So essentially,
vision.
you can see like a satellite image of this place.
I'm not able to go into any of the buildings.
You can't.
Ezra,
No.
with a fucking 3.
It was a. I mean, you're freaking scrying.
You're
There's-
lying.
Somewhere Lope is like, this work doesn't work like this.
How many magic
Many
points did I
rights.
lose, my man?
You don't lose any.
Ooh. What a kind and
an eye?
benevolent.
No, that you don't
keeper.
even lose an eye.
Oh.
Here, your eye just goes bloop right into your eye.
Like Scrooge.
So yeah, you
We know someone who
essentially.
can fix
but what you do get is you know how to get to the compound. You know the road to take.
Okay.
And you know the basic layout
Okay.
of inside the compound, and you know there's at least one guard
Okay. During the day.
during the day. Yeah.
Okay. Do I see any like lights? Like outside light fixtures?
No.
It's also no electricity?
It does look like it's there. You think one of the buildings might have a generator?
Ah.
Solar farm.
Yeah, so I think
That's what you tell from satellite.
one of you would
He's
snap,
mining
have to snap me
Bitcoin.
out of it. Like, I don't think I would come out of this on my own.
I'll give him a little bit of time,
noticed.
staring into the water, and just. I'll give him about 5 minutes, and then I will just reach over and like grab the sides of his wrist and pull it out of his
As soon
finger
as
out
your
of the
finger
water.
leaves, it's
Yeah.
just a drink.
As you touch me, it feels like my arm's full of bees.
I just look at him.
What?
All right.
Full of bees!
Oh, bees. Okay.
And then
I said
I'm
bees.
just going to like I hadn't been breathing the whole time. And thank you.
You were going a little blue there.
What's going on?
What?
I hold out whiskey. Oh.
All in one. And I'll explain what I saw. I was just thinking of wanting to know. And I knew.
I glanced to see how Yasmina's taking this.
Yeah, she's.
So to be fair, my read on him, which I think was quite good, he spoke. He believed what he was saying. What he told us was that I mean, on some way I could understand what he was saying, that there is no morality in the objects, but he saw.
Utility.
Yeah. So maybe I'm going back to not trusting him.
I feel like
That's a good episode title.
I feel like
You're on the last page.
I feel as if we had such a good rapport. Maybe we don't need to break in.
We could just ask.
Maybe we just get a invitation.
Yeah.
It's
He
also,
said we could, if any way he could help.
He knows you as an Olympian. He knows that we are caring for his friend's daughter.
and if he truly believes that these items have utility, maybe he'll be willing to explain that to us, and then maybe we can have a discussion.
He doesn't know where they are.
And that's the other question. Maybe he genuinely doesn't. Maybe they're out at the compound, and then we have at least one mark in the do not trust category. But maybe they're hidden somewhere else. And I really think that we should go and check this dig site while we have light.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Oh, yay, finally.
I know, Erna. You've been.
I've been very good
You've
about
been
not
extremely
asking.
patient,
I've
and
been
we
so
appreciate
patient.
that.
But first, I'd like to visit the whorehouse. I'm joking.
I will never forgive you. I pull out the sword.
I pull out my magic wand.
The waiter's like, here's your check.
Please get out of here.
All right, yeah, it's not hard to find the Crusader's tomb. It is fenced off.
Fences, those can't be bypassed.
There are signs that say, guard on duty, but you don't see a guard.
Yeah. Because this is a waste of time and they have other things to worry about.
Yeah, if they're unless the gate is like locked.
So it is locked. Yeah. The fence is the gate is locked. The fence is pretty easy to climb over, although it's hard to in the daytime. It's hard not to be obvious. Oh, actually, before you get there, as
Okay.
we need to
But first, this.
we need to do some bona
Spot
fides
hidden?
of establishing the military presence.
Oh, let's do it.
So, as you are walking there, you come to a checkpoint that is stopping all the cars and all the people that walk by. And there are a couple of Serbian soldiers who will say, they'll speak in Serbo-Croatian. And when you don't understand, they laugh. And Yasmina will just say, they want your papers.
All right.
I'm
I do have to ask, how are we getting there?
You're walking.
walking.
Oh, we are walking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean-
most of the city's not large. It's
Right.
not a huge town.
Yeah.
I mean, I see no reason not to. Charlie will pull out his passport.
So
Papers.
they will just look at all your papers almost boredly,
Papers, plees.
Good video game.
Yeah, that's good.
and then they will give them back and they'll wave you through. But you do notice that they were openly armed. They had machine guns, and the two guys who are looking at papers are kind of bored, but there are very alert soldiers who are like looking around. They had two guys who were just on guard duty, basically, who had their weapons at the ready and were constantly looking around.
Okay.
And as you walk through the center of town, in the center of town is an armored car.
Oh.
That every once in a while will turn its turret down there are sort of two main roads that kind of come into the center of town that has like a plinth that is a memorial of something.
I love plinths.
Yeah,
The word plinth is just so good.
It's so good.
the armored car kind of keeps just looking back and forth, and there's also some sort of cannon
Jesus.
in the middle of town.
Like an arcane cannon?
No, like a howitzer.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what they used on the compound?
Everything was used on the compound. We set up a picnic on the hill outside of the compound, and
Just watch.
it was taken care of.
Like you do.
Yeah.
What, man, what's in that compound?
Something entirely different this time.
Yeah, we didn't care to find out. We had suspicions, and we were like, you guys should go look over there. And we gave them some reasons to look over there, and then we had a picnic.
This is the After Dark story.
That sounds like the sociopaths I know you play with. Stare.
Stop that.
Hey, he was recovering from sanity loss.
I know how that goes.
So now you walk over, and you don't see a guard on duty.
Well, also,
But it
did they
is-
just construct this fence around this dig site?
Yes.
Like, this probably isn't the best.
No, it's not a great fence. Yeah, you can get over the fence. The fence is not an impediment.
I mean,
the
I'm looking
challenge.
for a lazier than getting over.
The
One of
ch-
these, like, you can pull apart. And lift.
Well, I also want to check and see, just on the off chance, if the key that goes to that storage crate also goes to this lock.
Oh,
Can't hurt to try.
it does not.
It was worth a shot.
And I want to do a spot hidden to see if the guard is hiding.
All right, you can make a spot. Go.
I don't know, maybe.
Kill Roy was here.
Ooh, I got a very good roll. That is
very good roll.
almost a critical.
Oh,
or wait,
all right.
no,
So you-
actually, it is a critical.
All right, so there is no guard, but what I'll give you with that really good roll is that it would be very hard to sneak or climb in here during daylight.
You
without it
really
being
want us to
obvious.
do shit at night.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
You know, if you're bumming around in an archaeological dig on a street,
I mean, the real question is, were we followed by cultists?
make me a spot hidden roll.
I got a critical.
Yeah.
You didn't ask about cultists.
So then, hard success.
Yes, cultists everywhere.
There, you do feel like maybe you were followed.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll mention that I think we were followed by cultists. I think it's a safe.
I mean, you
I've just got
guys,
that
you guys,
cultist
look,
tingle.
PCs normally stand out like a sore thumb wherever they are, but this is the this is the largest sore thumb in history. As like three Americans,
red
one of them in a
throbbing.
tuxedo,
Yeah.
are wandering around this.
I'm in
little
my
town.
casual tuxedo. It's made of tweed.
Everyone knows where you are at all times. You might as well have a beacon.
Even in the middle of the woods.
Especially in the middle of the woods.
That one was a little harder, but in town you are everyone's just like,
Where are the Americans?
What are
Where
the rich people
Americans?
doing?
What are the rich people doing? We're so rich.
Well, I get this feeling that it's gonna be really obvious if we go in there, even though I really want to go in
Well,
there.
here's the thing. If we're in there, we're gonna get cornered.
Yeah.
So, do we want to have somewhat look like we're moving on, have some people kind of loop around and see if anyone follows in the tracks that we went in?
Oh.
So we just do a little loop to catch anyone who was following us.
Well, if that's the case, then the people who are the most obvious should continue onward.
Toddling on along, going on my walk.
I'm not going to say I blend in more, but
And I kind of like, Yasmina, you should go with him.
I start sprinkling ones.
You'll be the safest. There's no one else here. Stop that.
Johnny Money Seed here.
I start picking up money.
Brian is like, that is a lot of money.
That is very, very wasteful.
Would you like some?
Anyhow, but the whole thing is if they're following anyone, they're really following her.
Yeah.
So even if they notice that we split off, they're going to be like, well, we can't lose her.
I'll take her.
Yeah.
I'll take her and we'll go to a cafe.
Did
and
you
have
have a
another
gun?
cafe.
Well, I would say go like a little further.
I
Just so
love
we
your
can-
lead about when you asked if I had a gun.
Do you have a gun? How sexy is that bra?
I don't think No, don't.
Oh, dear.
Please don't.
What is this, Videodrome?
What is...
I spent too much time on the internet. Anyway,
What's your answer to that question? What's your response to the gun?
What's the gun?
Don't think I have a gun.
I don't think I have.
I can give you mine.
Then I'll take it.
All right.
Right.
Why do you have a gun?
I don't know. I have a handgun on my sheet.
No, that was
honest
Yasmina asking.
Oh.
I mean, you brought your father's revolver, right? Because he asked you to.
Service revolver.
Yes.
Well,
Keep it on
But I
you?
don't carry it around the city.
I suppose that's smart. Okay, I don't. Yeah, never mind.
Yep, give it.
What if the soldiers had searched you?
Then I would have been in a very particular spot.
You're very brave.
Thank you.
Bravery is by far the kindest word for stupidity, wouldn't you say?
Revolver.
Thank
Don't
you.
need to say it out loud.
Look, anytime I get to quote the BBC Sherlock, I'm happy.
I was saying the revolver part.
Gun me!
Gun me.
All right, so you're going to do a round and we're going to keep watch? What's the
Yeah, we're
plan?
gonna break off. And then...
Basically, we'll walk for a little ways, and then those two will continue on, and we'll split off. If you want to go with them as well.
No, I don't. I mean, keep us safe.
You got it.
And
Hey,
then,
how are your stealths?
terrible?
Also, there was a
I
dream
don't
version
exactly
of you
know
who
what our plan
loved
is,
me
but
giving you guns.
I have
Really?
Plan.
Yeah.
Ah,
I have base level.
was he giant gold and finely dressed?
No, but he was a lot more crotchety and prudish.
That sounds nothing like me. I'm incredibly pleasant
Although
to be
I-
around.
Gun?
Now that you've gotten to think.
Although, let me tell you, next time he's definitely going to say, I'm old.
No,
No.
not.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but I think the general idea is that we'll walk on from this dig site, and then when we get to like a promising crossroads,
Yeah.
we'll split off two and three.
Yeah.
And then
You'll keep an eye on.
yeah. Well, and then me, Rudolph, and Erna will loop around to see who might be following them.
Yeah. So the plan works surprisingly well.
Especially for us.
And you do notice a familiar car turns to follow them.
Is it,
It's
Cement
the
car?
No, it's the car from the
train
from
station.
the train station.
oh, I thought
Oh,
it was
the
that,
truck?
that lady with the dogs.
Reggie!
Yeah, I've got a list of people with cars.
Kill her because she's obviously a cultist and take her cocaine.
Yep.
I mean, if she's that vehement, it's kind of hot.
I'm flipping back around to being into it.
I'm kind of getting in. If she's that passionate,
It's hot.
No, there's nothing I like more than a woman that wants to run me down like the dog I am.
yes. Show me who I really am.
We all know who you really are.
But
Just
yes,
a
you
dirty
see
dog.
the car kind of like going painfully slow because it's trying not to be obvious. It's trying not to like let
Perhaps
the
we could ask
walkers
to
see.
borrow the truck.
From them?
Yeah. I'm being silly. Don't listen.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, how do you propose to do that?
I don't know. Ask.
It appears they haven't noticed you. You could maybe follow them.
Ooh.
I mean, we know that they're just gonna follow them, but yeah.
I mean, we might as well, because maybe if they see them settle into a cafe, they'll go somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
Is there like a map shop or like a game store?
There's a bookstore that specializes in letters from your father.
Oh, you can find something. Your dad left something for you there.
Don't read it. It's all hostile.
You little piece of shit.
It's suggesting he apply for emancipation.
Father, I'm 47.
It's a photo album, but just pictures of him and your mother without you.
Oh, on lavish trip.
Yeah.
Have it like swinging on a swing like a child swing.
I know, like, happiest times of my life.
They're, eating lobster and there's one empty plate.
Child free. Date. I'm 10.
Yikes. I mean, maybe he was demanding you do emancipation when you were like 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The photo album is called Empty Nest at Last.
There's one that's very tiny au pair in the corner with a tiny little kid.
Aw.
Did I have a brother or sister at one point? I think I might have.
I thought your brother mysteriously disappeared, like,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah. He was like,
The
you
good-
know what happened to your brother?
The good son.
But there's, that is the main bookstore in town.
No, we'll go to a cafe.
All right, yeah, you find a nice little cafe.
We want as many people around as possible.
What should we do? I've never been followed before.
Be as obvious as possible and around as many people as possible. We want to be seen by them so that they know where we are, so that they are not knowing where other people are. And we need as many witnesses to deter them from pursuing us in any aggressive way. So
You know far too much about this.
I do. You're correct. But besides that, we should enjoy ourselves.
This tort is lovely.
Isn't it though? I am so surprised.
Who knew that you could get good socks or tort here?
Let's get champagne. Let's get a little because we can.
You had whiskey with lunch.
I'll put whiskey in my champagne.
Awfully judgmental for a European.
Yeah,
Even
my father
they
just
have,
died.
even they have standards, apparently.
All right, a beer or whatever. What do they drink here?
I think I'm fine with some tea. I
Okay,
want my
fine.
head clear in case.
Tea it is. Just wanted to celebrate a little bit. Whatever.
Why? My father is dead.
But not celebrate your father. Just,
What is there to celebrate?
my dear, when life is as grim as we find ourselves in, there doesn't need to be occasion to find joy. One must make it themselves. So, we are here. We are together. The tort is beautiful. Let's celebrate the tort.
A bottle of champagne.
You got her!
Amazing.
that seems to have rung true with her.
That was stirring. Thank you.
Well done.
Whereas on our side,
Now you guys go do the real work.
I've carved out a knife, and like, if we get a chance, how good are you at sneaking up and slashing tires?
Well, if I had to put on a scale of 1 to 100, 28.
28? That's probably better.
Better than me.
The car will actually kind of stop close to the cafe, and then we'll start to drive off.
All right.
Oh, where's it going?
How fast is it going?
Not that fast because there are not a lot of fast cars in this town.
Okay.
40 miles an hour.
Is it good enough for my track?
You figure with a little bit of exertion you could follow it.
I'm down for a little bit of exertion.
Oh, I'd like
Yeah,
to.
let's see how far we can follow it.
Like to
All
nip
right,
this
let's
in the
give it a
bud.
go. Drink some water.
I thought the car was following us.
Yeah, but now they're moving
It
on.
drove on.
Going somewhere.
So, I'm gonna need stealth rolls. And this is gonna be opposed, and I'm looking for a number of successes.
I apologize in advance.
Yeah, we're looking.
I mean, 09. This is
Wow.
easy. Hard success.
I got a 93.
Would you like a reroll or would you like me to take the reroll? 'Cause
Well-
one of us should.
One, your stealth is better than mine.
Yeah. if
I
you-
think Erna's huffing and puffing because this is a lot of. She's not a runner. she's saying some German curse words.
She's got the body of a heavy reader.
24 out of 28, so a regular
All right,
success.
so that's 3 successes.
And 193.
That is very good.
We'll cover for you.
I was looking for 3 successes,
And you got him.
so You track this thing for almost a mile.
Oh, jeez.
What the fuck? I'm looking forward to all of the German curse words that we're learning today.
Get there already.
If my sanity already wasn't shit, it would be now. You sons of bitches.
Sometimes you take after your mother.
I am my mother's daughter.
It pulls into a butcher's factory.
Of course.
Oh, pigs.
Skinless one.
I have a spell. Locate skinless one.
No.
What? Don't look at me that way, Charlie.
I'm gonna refrain from saying all the things that I'm thinking right now. Fuck.
I say them. No. No.
They pull into the Hovart Brothers butcher shop.
Ah.
Classic Hobart Brothers. I'm not there. I'm drinking champagne.
I have the Reggie intrusive thoughts.
Oh no.
Is there like actually an opening in
That's the spell.
Because this isn't a modern place, right? Do you mean they park in front of it?
No, they pull into the back of the. There's like a warehouse area in the back of it, and the car pulls in there. There's a front that looks like a storefront,
Yeah.
and then probably there's a butcher shop in the middle.
Yeah.
Probably, or there is.
Or
You know?
there's one way to find out.
Going to slash the tires? You want me to do it, or do you want to
Why are
do
we
it?
slashing the tires? Shouldn't we go inspect?
Inspect what?
Inside? What are they doing?
It's
We can find that
Butchery.
out later. Right now, we want to go. Don't you want to go look at the ruins? You want to go look at them?
Where are we right now?
Well, we're gonna slash your tires so we can go in there without getting cornered in there by cultists.
But what are they doing here?
They have access to
Brisket?
flesh here. Yeah, this is a perfect cultist hideout. Now that I think about it, it's brilliant. They have all the materials they need to do fleshy things.
Oh, that is a horrible sentence.
What?
No, Erna looks way too serious. That's a good point, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. No, it makes perfect sense.
Tonight
You get a
come,
lot of blood.
and we will
Yeah.
burn it to the ground. But for today, we just slash their tires.
We don't think there's anything worth investigating?
Oh, I'm sure there's horrible things in there, but I don't want to see them.
Interesting.
You don't want to see the horrible things.
You don't want to see them.
Yeah.
That's
Yes, that's a.
something to think about.
Yeah, I don't want to see what the
Not
butcher
see
shop looks like for
horrible
those cultists. No.
All right. So we want to slash the tires. Why?
Make it hard for them to follow us. We can head out. We at least buy some time if we're at the site before they can show back up. If they
I mean, if we want to take out the truck,
I hold out my flask of lantern oil.
But what we're learning today is that everyone pronounces things weird.
Oh, we have late breaking bits.
breaking bits.
Those are arson Free. bits.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Oh man.
Thank you, Duke.
I think there are some bits. Okay, yeah. I set the car on fire. It's full of petrol. We go on our merry way. What?
You are way too excited
Step
about
4,
that.
profit.
So, Well,
Fleeg is apparently here for blowing up cars.
yeah.
You know,
I'm not-
we are here for chaos.
Think about how many hotels have not burned down.
I have to
You
say,
guys have really.
we haven't blown up a
We have gotten out of the habit of getting a backup hotel.
Yeah.
That's gonna bite us in the ass someday.
never in this
I've
campaign.
got a flask of oil for burning things. We don't know if I crispied that guy. We've got to make sure.
Or we could steal the truck. Oh, they could track that down, but
I
they don't have a truck.
I don't think they left the keys in. Wouldn't they have left the keys in there?
They might have.
My drive auto is
What, they,
better
what do
than
they
it used
think?
to be.
Some idiot's going to try and steal their car out of their cult headquarters?
It's a cult headquarters. We found out. Confirmation.
okay,
Stupid enough to do it, okay.
No,
Or
but
I'm trying to get you to go in there and cause all sorts of crimes against poor butchers.
Obviously.
I'm curious what's going on. Do we not want to? We don't have a
Steal
lot
the
of
car?
information.
Yeah, that's a good
No, but-
idea. Okay. You all watch. Give signals if
Oh, you want
see
me to go see
anyone-
what's going on in there?
No, you stay at a distance. Watch to see if you see anyone circling. I'm gonna go in.
At a distance.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I'll be glancing back to see if anyone's giving me signals. Do you have a better plan? I don't know what I'm doing.
Help me.
Okay, no. Let's be serious, Charlie.
Charlie, let's be serious for what. Charlie, calm down.
What am I doing?
Charlie, please.
I mostly just want
Enough with the antics, Charlie.
I mostly just want your 2 cents because you're the sanest person I know.
Terrifyingly, he's the second sanest person you know.
I mean, Runty's very sane.
That is not a high bar to clear, but we'll go with it.
Pain.
Okay. What do you think?
No, but what do you think?
I think that if this town appears to be something of a central point for them, and if that's the case, I don't want to kick the bee's nest.
But we have so little on them. We know just the outskirts of their stuff.
Right. And how do you propose to fix that problem?
We spy on them.
Or arson.
See, that seems like a bad idea.
If this is where they have knowledge.
Oh,
This is
what
where-
if we
this is a
what
bait
if
for
we
them?
burn it on fire and then push it into the factory and then
the car.
and then
Burn it on
The car. So how
That's an English as a second language move. I like
does
it.
this building look? Like, if the car was to catch on fire, does this look like
It's
it?
mostly stone.
I was gonna say it's probably stone or brick.
Yeah.
In that case, I think stealing the car sounds like
A lot of cement.
Yeah, but then if we take it back up to the hunting lodge, they know where we're staying. They're just gonna come and take it back and possibly burn the place down around us.
Oh no, I'd like roll down the hill into a tree or something after we used it to get to the dig site.
The dig site's literally right. Oh, I see. It's go back up and then to not come back down with it.
and this is their only truck here, right?
You've only
we
seen
know.
this car.
So honestly, just getting rid of their ability to move around is not the worst idea in the world.
If that's the case, then we just take out a tire or 3.
Okay.
Back to
First plan.
slashing tires.
Back to plan A. We slash the tires.
Okay, but
And then we carve something on
Back
the
to
car
just
like
petty vandalism.
yeah, it'll be like we make it look like teens.
help me.
Have you seen a single child in this town?
So
Damn kids!
We just got to key the
They've
car.
slashed our tires again. Just look for the TP, Borash. Look for the TP.
all right, so I'm gonna start sneaking up. Help me.
Mitosh, don't step on that flaming bag.
Give me some sort. I will
Okay,
look back
I'll
as I
keep
go.
an-
Give
I'll
me
keep an-
signals if it looks like there's anyone around. That
Yeah,
could
I'll
spot-
So
do
you
our
are
call.
sneaking into the back of this butcher shop
Yeah.
to slash the tires of their truck.
Unless I actually see that they left the keys in, then I will steal it.
Cool.
Make me a luck roll.
What is it?
Transportation. Since we turned down the car with the rich asshole.
I should have given.
03.
The keys
You are rolling so good.
Keys
I
are
am
in the
terrified.
ignition.
I'm gonna motion for you two to go down the street.
Make me a stealth roll.
Oh, there's not gonna be. Once I get in the car, there's no. I'm not sneakily getting the car out.
No, you're sneakily getting to the car.
We have a coin.
No, the coin's not gonna do it. F it. I'll spend the luck. Spend 3 luck to get a
Oh
success.
damn, you've spent a lot of luck tonight.
No, this is the first
I
time. I
spent
didn't
luck.
spend the other luck.
Oh, okay, you didn't.
I thought
okay.
really hard about it.
You thought
Yes.
about it. You thought about it.
All right, you.
I mean, they already know me. Who cares? Like, do I think I can just get to the car? I mean, because they left the keys in.
No, do it. Just spend the luck. Get
you
get
do
there
hear
safely.
voices talking in the back area.
I mean, they're gonna. Oh, you mean like where the garage
Yeah.
is? Yeah. Okay. All right.
So you sneak. You are the knight. You sneak in, which is weird because it's daytime. There's a dark cloud following you.
No, it's just it's doing stuff like using when they're talking
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like mask my voice. not like
But you
steps or
get to the
something.
car, and what do you motion to them to do?
Well, the car's gonna make sound when I turn it on. I'm not being sneaky, and so it's I don't want to like drive out and then go directly to them. I'm motioning for them to get down the street so I can drive down the street, pick them up, and then we drive.
All right.
Okay, I'll grab her in his hand. Let's get a little bit further away from here. Come on.
They skipped down the
All right.
road.
So the keys are in there.
Yeah. Does it turn?
Oh yeah.
All right then.
You start the thing up.
Put it in reverse and.
All right.
And yeet.
Yeah.
You hear, hey!
GTFO, GTFO.
I mean, if they're in front of it, I'll put
here.
it moving forward and I'll plow into them.
They're not in front of it. You hear them behind you, You
Then I
think-
plow into them from. I don't care how it
Are you
works.
gonna like just reverse back as hard as you can or something?
Yeah, if they get behind me, I'll take extra reverse backs.
Take
yeah, I'll
extra
totally-
reverse.
I mean, you don't know how much room you have back there. This thing doesn't have rear view mirrors.
They pulled in straight.
They backed in.
Yeah, they backed in. I'm
Yep.
backing out.
No,
You're leaving.
You should drive
They,
forward.
yeah, you would
out.
drive forward to get out. They backed into the garage.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
So if you
So I
back
drive
up, you're
forward.
like, if you drive backwards, you're probably driving into machinery.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
No drive roll needed here. You're pretty sure somebody shot at you?
It's their car.
With a meat gun? Butchers with meat guns.
And yeah, you drive off. You guys are running after there's 2 or 3 guys running. Hey, that's our truck! Hey, they're running, and they're gonna.
In English,
more.
no
Yeah,
less.
in English.
No, they don't speak
Yeah,
English.
they were saying that in Serbo-Croat.
Serbo-Croat.
I'm assuming they said they want my flesh and they want to do terrible things to me.
We had the ritual.
We needed the truck.
We're gonna sacrifice the truck!
To the god of
There's
mechanics.
an altar in the back.
You're taking our altar!
Worship the Messiah?
They
Mechanus?
so you're gonna stop for them to get on.
I mean, if they're rushing, how? Well, now they shot
No,
at
they're
it.
not Russian. They're Serbian Croat.
You guys might go the other way.
All right, so the
lead
truck
them
goes
away.
away from you.
That's fair.
That's a good sign.
You see 3 guys go running after the truck.
Goodish.
Oh, maybe they all left and we can go.
Go!
Actually,
Great ideas running the crime family.
So the clown's just all suicidal. Is what I'm getting from this.
well, 2/3 of them are played by me, so.
Quick cut to the cafe.
You are your own father.
Get in.
The truck, like when Yasmina sees the truck, she's like, "Oh no! Oh,
I
what?"
don't, and so once I get, because I go the other way,
Yeah,
going kind of faster than I should, but when I turn around, I come
make me
around.
a drive roll.
Yeah.
Weren't we supposed to go to the site?
You know,
34, but I don't make it.
maybe
How
we
the-
skip it.
How much did you miss by?
Oh, like 9.
Okay. You think they're still like you look out the back? They're still on your tail.
How fast is this car going? How fast do they run?
You guys were able to follow it.
Yeah, it's not. This does not go very fast.
Yeah, but they were crawling to keep up with walking people.
You're probably going 25, maybe 30. Make me a luck roll
I'm
while you're
kind
doing
of
this.
gonna be a
Now that you spent luck.
dick in that I'm going to 55. I don't make it.
Okay.
I'm gonna slow down.
There's a military checkpoint coming up.
Is there any ways to turn?
No.
Throw it in reverse back up.
No, but see that. See that.
The 3 guys are still running for the truck, going, "Hey, hey," saying something,
Yeah.
and
We want
that's
your-
where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
There's good money that I just back into them.
So, a programming note, very quickly, friends. We will be dark next week as Thomas is at DundraCon. So, no show next week, but come to DundraCon, get sweet merch. You can get signed, or probably you can also get non-signed ones, you know, if you want to.
And some of them are creatively spelled.
It's true. It's
Very,
true.
very creative spelling class
If you ask
happening
nicely, Thomas might even sign yours too.
That was he's very excited about it.
But I should let you know, Thomas's signature costs $5.
Ah, make it rain.
And-
See.
And he won't turn the heat on. Don't forget,
Apparently it's
Patreons. Head into the Discord to your channel, and you can make a character for the February 28th arena coming up, the Carbon 2185 arena. That's going to be awesome. Looking forward to seeing Warren back in the world's most uncomfortable chair. Patreons, also don't forget, directly after this show, we're going to have Last Call of Cthulhu.
Woo!
How many people will be on camera when we start?
Usually not me.
Oh, there you go. Way to ruin the surprise.
I'm just saying.
Oh, wait, something else is showing up in the vamp. Oh, I have to vamp. So,
Well, I want to say something really quick, just
Please.
so people can hold me to this. I know what I'm doing immediately.
yeah.
When we start the next session.
I'll write that down.
I'm speeding right up to the point, semi brakes.
Wait, don't
and
tell them.
No, this is what's gonna happen, and I'm
Okay.
gonna be like, rebels. They're rebels. They're holed up at the butcher shop. There's evidence in there.
Oh, you're pulling the compound maneuver.
Compound maneuver.
You know, you can only do that once.
Hey, when they see what's in there, they'll just think that the rebels are all satanic.
Your persuasion's pretty good.
Or they'll think a butcher shop was just destroyed.
What?
As they will blow up a butcher
They'll go
shop.
to the butcher shop when they. Well, I think they'll go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. It'll be exciting.
Man,
they
I
just
wanted to
destroy
see
it,
what was
that's
going on
fine,
in that
too.
butcher shop.
Well, I wouldn't go in there now.
Orion's like,
Let's go explore. Let's go explore. the
I mean,
butcher shop.
that is something that we had
I
been
like-
like, do we go in now that people are pulled out of there? Like, how many people are
Yeah,
in
you were
there?
thinking about it.
we were thinking about it.
We'll find out next episode. All right, friends. I have been told that the buttons have been pushed and
Yeah.
the tubes are now clear. So, Patreon friends, we will see you back here shortly for Last Call of Cthulhu. Everybody else, will see you in 2 weeks. Goodbye, Internet friends.
Goodbye.
Enjoy DunderCon.
Woo.